Jonas fucking critiquing my. I was fucking spitting hot game off my.
Say it.
Oh, you want to hear it? Oh, you guys want to hear it again.
Repeat the joke in the mic.
I was feeling the force of that gin. You can call me quite gone. Damn! What? Dude, I swear to God, I heard real life cricket sounds. What the fuck?
That was for the audience. We already heard it.
That was a setup.
We already heard it.
Psychic damage. That's negative aura. What the fuck, dude?
That's on him now.
That's really bad.
It's okay. He can make himself look good.
I think Ryan wants to edit this one more than I do.
Okay. Either way.
I'll put the actual cricket sound effect.
Dude,
I don't
even
give a
better.
fuck.
Edit that part. Just have it in like an actual
Pause. Welcome to the actual first episode of Current Shenanigans, because the last one was a ranking video. So it was a tier list, but it's separate. Now we're just yapping about books.
I think it counts though.
It does count. It does. But this is just straight up yapping.
in that episode.
This is gonna be a lot less structured.
Well,
That is true also.
It's a current Shenanigans. We have Isha on the couch today.
Yes, sir. There he is.
Give it up for Isha.
The main man.
Isha, tell us about yourself. You know, I mean, you know,
It's a
any
fun factoid.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Man.
I'm the guy in the chair.
We don't have enough time for
that. Very kindly offered me a seat at the
I'm gonna
camera
put a
booth, so-
Truly. Man, I love that in the last one your hair was completely in front of your face. You look like
I wasn't
That
happy
was
with how
like
my
the
hair looked
ring
that day,
ghost,
so I
dude.
decided to go incognito.
It was fire,
Although Gavin
dude.
did put my face in it.
It was pretty fire. Yeah, only a couple times. That's true.
All right,
For the future, I think that might be the move.
give us your
was
favorite
pretty fun.
current series. Go.
Starting
Is
with
it me?
Yes.
Oh,
boy.
fuck, I did not
That's a big question.
come on. You
No,
know this
just so
one.
they get to know you. This is not part of it. This is not
So
part
the
of it.
series that I'm going to be talking about mostly today, because it's probably my favorite in the absolute run that's come out in the last year or so, is Absolute Martian Manhunter by Dennis
It's-
Camp and
hell
Javier
yeah.
Rodriguez.
Unequivocally
Only
amazing.
4 issues, but it is it's something
If you
special.
saw our tier list video, we put that shit at S.
Have you guys
And
been
it
seeing
still is.
the like edited reels people are doing of that series?
I've seen a couple, yeah.
It's for some reason really like pretty dang popular for people to do like all out reels for it. It's like trippy. It's so fun.
Like they're just animating it?
They're
or-
animating like
Yeah.
panels and stuff. They're doing like the classic
You ever seen
edits.
manga edits?
Yeah.
It's like that. Yeah.
Oh, it's like
Yeah.
that?
Yeah.
But
Or
they're more
it's just
trippy since it
it's
is
just a
trippy.
JPEG moving, but it's like cool.
It's like a song, and then they'll add some stuff. Or there's the really popular trend now where they're like doing that on whatever. And it's just like to take the edge off, and it's just the entire Martian Manhunter book.
I saw someone on TikTok
whole
make
book.
the actual Martian with clay. And I was
Oh
like,
yeah,
that
you
was
sent
sick.
that. You
was
sent that.
sick.
That was sick, dude.
That's really dope.
They should sell that as an action figure, like the
No, I would
clay
get that.
looking
I would
dude.
get
I
that.
would
Are
I
you
would
kidding
love
me?
that on my shelf, man.
I bet you
That
see
is
me
peak.
on X's doing it.
Probably. That's probably true.
Check it out.
So yeah, today all of us brought 2 issues to talk about that are all coming out currently. And since Isha brought it up already, we can start with Isha.
Yeah.
Was
Manhunter.
it supposed to be 2 issues?
It's
was
like
just
2
thinking-
series.
Sorry,
Yeah.
I meant 2
Yeah.
series. I meant
Yeah,
2
yeah.
series.
I was just
I
thinking
meant
like
2
2 topics.
Yeah,
Like, in
topics even.
general.
Well,
I don't
I've got
think-
way more.
yeah.
same thing, I guess.
Yeah.
All right, Manhunter is absolutely every weekend or every week that I see that it's gonna be that one. It's like sometimes I'm a few days late to picking up my issues. Every time that one, it's like I'm there on
Gotta get
Wednesday.
it.
That's always it's always a
Absolutely.
good week when Manhunter's coming out.
It really
was,
is.
It was extra special when I checked the schedule last month and saw it was coming out on my birthday. For
Yeah, a little
Yeah.
gift.
A little gift for
That
you.
was peak. One of the best comic days ever, because I never buy comics, but ever since knowing these guys, it's pretty much just my entire life now.
It's
But,
it's so fun.
Well, before we get into the series, like this is the only series you're collecting issue by issue.
Yep.
And
Fire.
that
Like, hooked
this is
me
the
right
this
off
is the
the
one
bat.
that started your whole collection.
Yeah, I think one of the things about comic books, and this is like wider discussion than just Martian Manhunter, but it's like having something to look forward to each Wednesday is honestly like sometimes
It
what
brings
helps.
joy to your
You know,
life.
it's like sometimes that's what helps you get through the
Hey.
week,
To
dude.
Wednesday.
Yeah, it's like that is part of it now. It's
Gotta
like,
make it to Wednesday.
so I used to be with some of the Marvel shows, but there hasn't been a Marvel show that I was actually looking
good
forward
enough.
to in a while.
I've
Andor helped me out.
I've been trying to read a lot more of my backlog though. Like
Fire.
so it's like I feel like I've been so like out of sync with like the Wednesdays. Like there was like weeks in a row where I wasn't I wasn't even able to pick up the books on Wednesday, and if I did, I wasn't able to read them for
You would
like
just wait
another
till
week.
the next week.
Yeah.
Which is crazy.
It happens.
So now that I'm like reading a lot more, I've been making an effort to like read pretty much every day. Instead of having like one big session per week where I catch up and read a little more, I've been trying to
at least
read.
an
It's
issue a
much
day,
nicer to pace it.
Yeah, read every day, and I mean, I just the backlog is crazy.
Better
you
for
know?
your brain to process it all.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that was how I finished
when you
Bone.
just binge one series, sometimes you don't
Yeah.
retain it all.
Yeah.
That's what I was doing with Bone. I was like, I'll just read one volume today, and then I read 2, and then 3, and then I
And
was
then you were
like,
done.
yeah.
I mean,
And then I was done.
that's kind of fun.
Well, I was
too,
like,
though.
there was a couple days where I had read one volume, and I was like, this is a good pace, and then
Bone
I
goes by fast.
yeah,
too.
and then I was
Yeah.
like, fuck it, I'm
each
finishing this.
issue just you rip through them.
Some
I think
issues
it's
are
just a
short.
shorter one.
Yeah,
super
yeah.
short.
Super short.
And
that's what
most
they
of the
were-
panels are bigger.
That's what I did with Invincible, but that's like fucking.
Yeah,
200 or
that's
whatever.
crazy.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
about to say, how fast did you read it?
I doubt you
Invincible?
remember
'Cause-
anything.
At least in a week.
That's crazy.
Okay, but Martian Manhunter.
Yeah.
Last time we
Hey.
talked about it, it was only 2 issues in. Now we're 4.
Double that.
Double it.
Double
And
it,
it's
give it to the
double
next
the
person.
gas
Give it to
now.
the
Yeah,
next
next
podcast.
person. Yeah.
Give it to the next
They gotta
podcast.
talk about it.
We're definitely talking about it again once the volume ends. That's for sure.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
When-
yeah,
it's
for sure.
12 now, right? Is that
Yeah,
the?
but it's going to be like a 2-month break after issue 6.
Oh, really?
Really?
Okay.
Was Green
It's gonna be a
Lantern the
bummer.
last Absolute book to debut?
I think
Yes.
so.
We should
That was-
probably
that was
update
last
the
week.
timeline after that
At some
first
point.
volume
We should.
drops.
I don't know. Yeah, at some
True.
point.
Once there's a full volume.
The timeline?
So
The
Tier list.
race.
Oh, okay.
so
I see.
the third issue was not all the fire, or that one was
That
the
was
fire
all the
spreader.
That
okay.
was the one where the fires were starting
Uh-huh.
across
Yeah.
Middletown. And then the last
Insane-o.
issue is the
Yeah.
is
The sun,
Dude.
which is so relevant living in Arizona.
Yeah.
It's fucked
Like-
up. Yeah, it's like the Mario level.
Well, it literally came out during the nationwide
Yeah, the Mario
heat wave, which is like
yeah,
how the fuck did you
nationwide,
find that
but
shit?
every year for us.
The
man.
Martian
Like,
is in Dennis's head telling
Yeah.
him. Like,
Yeah, man.
Dennis is on some crazy shit. That's
But
so crazy.
the third issue, it's like they're definitely much buddier
Mm-hmm.
than the second. They're like they kind of are in sync and know what they're doing more. And they're also facing a bigger threat now. The second one was,
white
a singular,
Martians.
entity that was completely conspiracy. But this
Yeah.
one, the Martians actually start to show up, and they're both fire related. I think the two that show up.
somewhat.
Kind of, yeah.
One of them, the chick, is straight up just like a fire Martian.
Well, I
Like
think-
she's
well,
just.
that was just a person who was like possessed
Yeah.
by the Martian. It was
Yes.
just
Wasn't
on
That's how-
fire.
that's
I
how
thought
that
the
is.
chick had
Yeah.
kind of a flame to her too. Maybe not.
No, because
Yeah.
at
Well,
the
that's
very
the
end of
first time we
issue,
see the
that
White Martian
entity
talk, right?
leaves her,
Yeah.
and then she's just kind of like repeating
Was
the
there-
message while Jones is holding
Yeah.
her body.
Right,
So it's a
yeah.
matter of just like because that entire event was happening on like 2 planes of
Yeah.
existence: the Martian fighting all of those entities that were literally conjuring their bad vibes to chase them into the flames, and then John's
was just
somehow
trying to save
taking all those
Yeah.
people out of
Yeah.
the
And it,
the fire.
the
Yeah,
third-
wait,
Martian was
no.
kinda able
In
to
issue
speak through
3,
that.
he showed like some kind of TP or like fast
Yeah.
movement thing.
Yeah.
True.
Like
yeah.
that
Yeah,
was
bro,
crazy.
To save
teleported.
people.
Just like
He traveled-
dissociative
Yeah.
reality, where some
He, like,
in, literally
disassociates
in a
and then,
page,
like,
someone will
just
be
appear
outside
somewhere
the
else.
I
world.
think
Yeah.
it's like he kind of goes into like the realm that the Martian is from a little
what I
bit,
was thinking.
and since distance doesn't exist there, he's
Yeah.
able to
It's
teleport.
like-
He
it's
visualizes
like,
it and it
you
appears
nether,
there.
It's like nether teleporting in Minecraft.
yeah,
It's true.
I was gonna say it's kind of like, fuck me. It's kind of like Nightcrawler X-Men, how he
Yeah.
teleports,
Yeah.
but he goes into a different dimension technically. Also, I
magic,
think
too.
Like
Magic
Yeah.
does that too
Yeah.
with
With
Limbo.
Limbo.
Yeah,
For sure. That was cool to see.
Rivals.
But it was definitely more about like everyone is like everyone's just got shit in that series.
Everybody's got
Just
it.
got some
Really is,
deep-
I think
deep-
it's gonna be
tackling
so
just
interesting when they
the-
meet up.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah,
Wonder
let's
Woman's
get
gonna be
it.
a leader. Like that's
She
I think
has
that's
to
what
be,
they're- that's what
especially
they're setting it up for.
With the
Holo
Justice thing,
There was
yeah.
yeah,
Facts.
that whole panel,
Mhm.
I
gorgeous.
think that
Holy
basically
shit.
just confirmed it for me. I already felt like she was because it
She
was
the
in
most confident, I think.
It was in
like,
her
herself
series
as
where
a-
they
She's
were
the
like
most that understands her role right now as being a real hero.
someone
Yeah.
told her like there will be you are the first of your kind to appear on Earth, but there will be more heroes later.
Right.
You know,
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's
The-
like kind of a prophecy.
The villainy in the Absolute Universe, specifically through Martian Manhunter and kind of Green Lantern, is becoming much more organized now, though.
Mm-hmm.
It's like we're getting, with the Superman stuff and Brainiac, it's like there's a level of organization and then of very much so in Martian Manhunter where there starts to be these organized fires across many different areas at the same time. It's
Yeah.
like it's no longer an isolated case of this conspiracy theorist. It's now an organized thing, sort of,
Issues-
whether intentional
yeah.
or not.
Yeah.
So it's like there's definitely more
I mean,
structure.
Like each episode is kind of like tackling like how this particular community, which is a city called Middleton, which is full of.
Dude, I was
this
looking
is
that
repeated
up.
multiple times.
It's not a
of
real city
immigrants.
at all. It's not
No,
New
not
York.
true
I mean, it's clearly based
Yeah.
off of like New York or Chicago or
it's
something.
kind of it's got
Yeah,
a
for
Vegas-y
sure.
vibe at times.
Right,
but
or
it's-
Yeah.
even Vegas.
Yeah.
I was thinking that. I was like, I'm looking up. I'm like, is there a Middletown anywhere or Middleton or whatever? I was Googling 8
Even in
pages,
researching.
8 tabs deep. No, literally, I was
8
like, I'm like,
tabs deep.
Does this exist anywhere? But no, it's pretty original. And I was even looking up. I'm like, where is Martian Manhunter originally from? You know, in like mainline.
Mars,
Yeah,
duh.
Well,
Yeah, that's what I meant. Yeah, that's what I was fucking
where is
talking
his
about.
FBI persona a resident of?
Man.
Where does he land? Where's
That's
the
what,
obscure
yeah,
area
where
that
do,
he
the,
lands in?
yeah, where's
Yeah,
For
he-
issues 3 and 4, I definitely
Ohio.
feel like the White Martian has like
he's fucked.
really picked it up.
Yeah.
Low key, like it started out with like taking over one guy, making him go crazy, to like let's kill a bunch of people.
Well, I think, and it's following a pretty good 6-issue structure where like around
It
4 or
escalates.
5, like shit hits the fan,
Yeah.
and you're like, how are they gonna do it? And then like last minute they pull some bullshit out, and then there's a cliffhanger, and then it leads into the next volume. You know,
Probably. Pretty classic.
so we're getting there, and I'm just excited to see that because it means either there's a big victory or a big defeat over the White Martian. You know,
I feel like there's gonna be a
or
big
just see
defeat.
more.
it's gearing up for a defeat, but
Yeah.
like that. Comics do that, right?
No,
they
for
want
sure.
you to believe that
They're
next
gonna
issue
lose.
there's no way they can win, you know?
But then they pull some
And
shit
they
out.
did.
I don't-
That's how I felt with Transformers. When we read
Yeah.
it, I was like, the Devastator. What
Oh my god, they're gonna die!
And then they cut
And then
his arm
and then
off.
fucking
Or his
Optimus
le-
Prime suplexes him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. It
And
takes
then
him out.
Optimus Prime just picks up the whole thing.
Yeah.
I was thinking about when they cut Ratchet's leg off, actually.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
It's true.
That was tough.
But yeah,
They lost. Well, then he
I mean,
got,
Optimus
then he got
gets-
fucking shot.
Optimus gets messed up like every other issue.
Yeah, but he's Optimus. He
Yeah,
always
it's
gets
how it
fucked
goes.
up.
then your dad crawls into him.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's
and then he revives him.
just like real life, huh?
It's like the Ant-Man
That's so
Thanos
crazy.
thing. Your dad just crawls into
Yeah.
him, dude.
Heals him.
Easy win.
I don't think Ant-Man heals him when he does that though.
No,
Well, we've
that's
never
more
seen
of
it
a-
on screen because Marvel's a bunch of.
You haven't
No,
seen it.
Yeah, they don't.
My uncle works
they
at
couldn't do
Marvel.
it.
Oh, they animated it.
Yeah.
There was previs.
It was
Yeah,
cut. Yeah,
they had to
it
cut
was
it out.
Like it was
Yeah.
like the Hulk
Previs.
scene in
They had to
Infinity
cut it
War.
out.
They cut that
Crazy.
out.
It was
Yeah,
too
I heard
much.
they just let Paul Rudd and Josh Brolin go crazy on set, and that's what they came up with.
Yep.
What if I crawled in your ass and then grew big?
Genius.
Yeah,
he said,
it's a great idea.
Josh, you know, the fans have been talking.
You know, I've seen this thing on Twitter.
It's going around.
It's been going around.
I just feel like the heroes aren't creative with their powers. You know, we're kind of all put in a box.
And you know, I can go really small, and I can fit into
And I can get really
you know,
big.
You know, it's like the one hole that he won't expect.
True.
your butthole.
Yeah. And then
It's like, wow,
The
Paul.
fourth one is like
You're
That's
right.
a great idea.
anyways, back to Martian Manhunter.
idea.
Yeah,
Yeah,
back
the
to peak.
the fourth one was
what do
like
you
the
mean?
sun
Is that
one.
peak?
And that one just makes everyone rage and fight each other. And I thought that was like it was
Living in
cool.
Arizona, it's right.
Every single
Yeah,
panel
that's
was
just
like
Arizona.
art, like mural type.
That's why everyone
Yeah.
in Phoenix is like that.
Yeah,
It's-
that's
it
why
is-
everybody
it
in Phoenix
is-
just hates everything because
Dude,
of the
no,
sun.
it's so bad. Like triple digits.
Summer
in, like,
heat,
May.
man.
Like fuck.
yeah, it is bad.
Dude,
I
I
love-
work outside. You guys are fucking.
You chose that.
Oh my, I did. Choose
I love the art in the fourth one just because you can really feel
so
just
bright.
the heat. Yeah, it is
Yeah.
so bright. The sun is
It's
constantly.
orange.
I
like-
love that the sky is like yellow, so that the
Yes.
sun can be white, and it is just
Yeah.
bright and
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
it just stands out.
How do we
That is
make
literally
it-
what it feels like.
How do
Yeah.
we make it seem hot as fuck? Let's not draw.
The way this issue uses color is really
Yeah.
really cool
Yeah.
because it actually kind of shows you how the Martian combats this, and
I
it kind
love,
of
I
works
love
within
him
the
also
spectrum
just
of
being
light
off to the
altogether.
side. Like, while John is just like constantly like going around, and the Martian is just in every panel just looking up at the sun, just like
Yeah.
He's
looking
trying
at
to,
his
like-
finger,
Yeah.
and
Tries
he's
to
like,
fix
I'm
it
trying
like
to
a
crack this
combination
code.
light.
Yeah,
And
Yes,
he's
I love
using,
when he
he's
clicks
using
the colors together.
This
Yes.
year. It's
Oh.
beautiful.
The
It's so
hues
fucking
is really cool. And
I
then,
I really love like diagrams of the color wheel and different color systems. There's different ways to like. I mean, just kind of group and organize the colors.
Yeah.
But
it's very fun.
it's
It's like a science museum.
and it's
Yeah.
like just like seeing him like click the like yellow and blue and green together, and then it's like it turns into the yellow and the white. It's
like,
like,
I'm
he
in.
gets it. He's like, wait a minute.
I love it. It feels very.
And then the issue
good.
ends with like the three sources of like power getting blown up, and it's like
Yes.
the Martian wanted darkness instead. Actually,
instead
It's
of
like,
the
Yeah.
sun.
But-
Just kind of understanding his grand plan, because in issue 3, the big like reveal is that like the white Martian like craves disorder or like despair,
Yeah.
or something
yeah,
like that.
Yeah.
he's like
And
chaos.
we start to understand that like he is actively like attacking certain facets of this community to then
Right.
not only have these other horrible forces, whether it's a shooter or a heat wave that causes people to go insane. It
Makes
is like
everybody
actively
pissed
this
off.
community like attacking each other, and I love
Right.
all the like
Yeah.
little like side plots in the last issue during this heat wave, where it's like two churches are then going to war with each other,
They're the
or
same-
a
they're
community of
basically the
people
same
who have been like
church.
bowling
right
for years.
It's
on.
all and it's all just people.
Yeah.
Jonas said it. Like it feels like we're gearing up for a big defeat, and it's like it's tough when our okay, so we are John in this series, right? He's our point of view. It's first person in his point of view. And his powers are a separate character who does not understand Earth at all. And we are up against this enemy who is so clearly like thought out and calculated and is playing fucking 4D chess. And it's like, how do we even win? But and that's what I'm so excited to see is how does that play out?
Instead of like big bad killing people, it's like we got to save these people from themselves before they kill each other.
And it feels like such good commentary. I mean, that's how I feel a lot today. I think Dennis Camp is really good at the kind of comic writing where it talks about what's going on today. You see that a lot in Ultimates, his other big series that we're all kind of paying attention to. And it's crazy that he's doing both of those. Yeah. Two of the best series. We talked about this in the tier list, but two of the best series on both publishers right now. Crazy. And he's doing more.
And he's doing an Image one.
That's what I'm saying. Like he's not, anyways, Dennis Camp is very good at this. Like, I mean, it's political commentary, but it's just storytelling, you know? And it's what it feels like is like there's so many people who are led astray, so many people who are angry and violent and for good reason, but it's just misplaced, you know? And that is exactly what the story's about. And that's why I'm like fuck, not only is the art and the designs and like everything is so awesome about the series just aesthetically, but like I cannot wait to see where this is going. Because I feel like Dennis Camp is speaking about the things that I feel most frustrated about, but he has the solution that I don't.
Well, and I love
at least an understanding or like a perspective, because that's really another key factor of this series too. It's how like John sees the world, whether it's through the eyes of the Martian or through like all these horrible domestic disputes in either his job or even his home life. Because the last issue is now
that argument,
the big build up of resentment that his wife has been feeling for them. The relationship argument was
because
really he's so avoidant. That one conversation where she like begins to explain like I think I doubt that your love for me. And it's just that like he gets on his knees and the way he sees her is represented as like this nebulous cloud of color and emotion.
Where he's on his knees
and he's just when begging, pleading to her.
It's just heart-wrenching shit,
When she finally tells him it's like you got to move out the house, and then the explosions are also happening in the town. It's like
Well, that's
that's just
the same trigger that got him into the state to begin with, because that's how the comic begins. Just an explosion.
I think you guys talking about how it feels like it's ready for a big defeat. It's like I feel like the fourth issue was kind of the big defeat, where it's like he's off.
True.
He's has no clue really what he's doing, and he's just trying to help where he can. While the Martian is trying to put things together, and they completely don't figure out that the whole point is to get rid of the sun until it's too late. So it's like there's that defeat on the Martian's end where he finally figures out the sun thing, it seems like, with the colors.
It's just distraction, though.
And then all the personal defeat. And the splash panel with his wife and like all the colors coming out is like so good, because it's like he's so busy out there seeing how everybody's colors are, and they're all streaming singular colors, and his wife contains those multitudes, which I think is kind of an interesting thing where it's like John is a complex character, and the wife that he is around is also having all these complex emotions. Well, it seems like most basic people he's coming across are finding themselves in singular streams of the hyperbole level of whatever they're at.
Right. Yeah. And that makes sense too, just considering the issue count. We're around. I mean,
this was supposed to be just 6 issues before the extension. So
and technically, this is issue 4 out of 6. That's 66%. 2/3. So we're around that 75% mark where we get into Act 3. So that makes sense.
Yeah.
I think maybe the power going out and the whole town going dark. That probably is the big defeat. You're right.
And but part of it.
But even
we're in the depth of the climax now with this blackout.
Exactly right. So we're on the deepest depths, and we get to see them crawl out. That along with the whole bombshell of like, hey, we should separate.
We're gonna see like city in chaos next issue.
Right. Absolutely. But we're gonna see him fix it. We're gonna see him
Hopefully.
fix it.
We're gonna see him try.
We're gonna see him try. Absolutely. We're gonna see him try to fix it.
Like it's crazy.
Psychic powers.
I really do love how
his
just
vibe.
This entire series is the tone and the dialogue. It really does just feel like a really like it's like an episode of Columbo was written by like Thomas Pynchon. If you've ever seen like Inherent Vice, this really does just feel like some guy going through like a bad fucking trip. I'm referencing real literature, brother. We're not reading comics here. But it's
Ernest Hemingway in 1936.
Look, you're on a comic podcast, all right?
It's beautiful. No, and it's genuinely just like right up my alley of what I love about like the genre of like the investigative, horror angle, and then the actual comic book, just
I think the
out-of-world,
colors are neat.
Fucking just the art. Oh my god, the art. I love how they use the negative space. I love how they use the
No, the
just
gutter
color
space,
spectrum.
like especially in the second
Onomatopoeia,
issue with
so
the just
beautiful. So
with the
beautiful.
shooter, and he's
Right.
like big,
Yeah.
and he's
Walking
just
around
walking
the
through
city.
the
Yeah.
neighborhood, and then them like driving through the
Do we
gutter
know if
space.
this
It
artist
was
has
so
done
cool.
anything else?
Javier Rodriguez.
Yeah.
I don't
not
know.
sure.
Why don't you?
Nothing
Yeah, we
that
gotta
I-
check that
Isha,
out.
pull that up.
Yeah, and just the Martian is such a vibe guy.
He's
That's what it's
he's
all
not even
about.
behind camera. He's
He's doing it.
He's like,
It's just come on. It's his job.
Anyways,
I guess.
sorry, guys.
I'm here
Yeah.
to do.
But I feel like
He's here to cure the bad vibes.
yeah. Well,
what
John
am I looking
doesn't
at?
really know how to help necessarily, and he's just trying to by the most detective means possible. The Martian, on the other hand, like he has much more power, but he's also got a more like whimsical, childlike almost vibe to it.
He
It's just
doesn't
like
understand
he just
humans
wants
yet.
to
Yeah.
help people out through vibes. You know, it's like that's what.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's what he's
I
here
mean,
for.
potentially in the world that he is from, that our Earth
That's all
and
that
our
matters.
people getting corrupted and destroyed. He's like, well, that doesn't matter. Like vibes are crazy and
Vibes are weird, dude.
You know? So he
Just go with the
I
flow.
think it's very much like the gravity of the situation. He doesn't understand. It's like people's lives are being lost,
He's understanding now.
ruined,
Yeah.
and it is like a whole global systemic issue here of people being unhappy.
I like
and
his
taking it
dialogue
on
when he's
other
like,
people.
Oh shit! But he says it in like such crazy ways.
Yeah, he's just-
like bad son, Martian want dark. It's like
I love
how he
has
has,
like bad
he's freaking
ideas.
out.
Yes,
but all he's
yes.
Bad
saying is,
idea
yeah,
number
big words.
3860.
That
Yeah,
shit is
yeah.
He has
really
every
fun.
bad idea cataloged, and
It's
half of them
fire.
come from Ryan.
Yeah.
All in
Most
all,
of 'em. He
read
plugs
this
them in.
shit.
Yeah,
Ryan's
totally.
amazing.
Oh my
Yeah.
god, genuinely, yeah.
So
It
good.
should
It's
be
great.
ending in August, and it is probably the best comic I've read all year. Like,
I really
it's-
love
probably
it.
the
It's
best
one of my
comic
top
I've
all
read.
time already,
Yeah.
and it's like
It's up there.
not done.
No,
So,
it's not good.
and it's interesting to me that this is all happening while, and I don't think it's connected at all, but in the main universe, Martian Manhunter has had his powers stolen since Absolute Power. Everyone's powers got like stolen, and then when they got returned, they kind of all went different places. And Martian Manhunter has
Adam
had
Project.
his like psychic stuff gone, so it's kind of interesting.
Oh.
And that, dude,
He's
I
just
mean,
a dude.
he's
well,
he's
he
just
had,
a
like,
guy.
he had some powers, but
Well, he
his,
can like shapeshift and stuff.
his
so, right?
psychic thing,
Yeah.
which is like kind of how he is able to empathize with humans, and what it's shown in Justice League Unlimited is the series Justice League Unlimited and World's Finest. They're having like a back-to-back like their event right now. I think it actually just ended. I think it ended. I've been
yesterday event.
yeah. So Justice League Unlimited was leading up to there's this like hidden organization and everyone's powers are fucked up, so they're trying to fight them, but they're also like adjusting to this new Justice League system. And
Oh, you just pulled your switch.
yeah, I did. I just noticed that. Anyways,
To be honest, I was zoning out. So
Justice League Unlimited. They're fighting bad guys. They don't know who they are. They turn out to be the fucking Legion of Doom from the past.
That's sick.
Because Gorilla Grodd got Martian Manhunter's powers in the mix-up.
But doesn't
and
he already have psychic
already-
powers?
Yes. So
That's so OP.
he's like double psychic. He's able to like
Double psychic.
go
Psychic squared.
So like past Grodd convinces the Legion of Doom at that point to like come to the future and then fuck stuff up, and all of that happens because of the psychic powers. But it's really interesting, especially like I didn't ever read like World's Finest. Like I like Batman and Superman, and I would be interested in a crossover comic between them, especially if Dan Mora is drawing it. But
Mark
I-
Waid.
yeah, I mean, I just didn't read it. But going back and forth between the two books and catching up on it, it was really interesting. They did, and it set it up with like now there are kind of like time displaced heroes from like different timelines. Like there's like a fucking like Apocalypse Batman, and there's like a Robin from some point in time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like there's like a cowboy guy. Like all these different weird heroes
just
are
a
now
cowboy.
trapped in the main continuity. It's very interesting. I really like the Justice League Unlimited like concept and how they're using it, where it literally is like
Unlimited
it's
now. Yeah.
unlimited.
They're all
Yeah.
coming in. Yeah.
Unlimited.
All people from all times. From if you are a fucking hero, like we got a blank Justice League
Jonah
card with
Hex
your
in
name on
space.
it. You know.
For real.
Who?
Jonah Hex.
Who?
Is he the cowboy guy?
He's a cowboy guy.
He's like the guy with the fucked
He's
up
the guy, yeah, with
face,
the fucked up face.
He
and, like,
showed
the
up
big
in the
scar.
new history book.
Oh, did he?
He was in with all the cowboy guys.
Yeah.
They made a movie.
I like him.
With
I don't know much about
Thanos, Josh Brolin. He did a Jonah Hex movie.
Really?
Oh my God, you're
What?
right.
Was it Jonah Hex?
I remember the animated one, the
I think it's with Megan
Shazam and
Fox.
Superman one, but that one was like an anthology of like 4 different little mini episodes, and one of them was the Jonah Hex one. But I really liked that one.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Interesting.
That's one of my things I like about DC is like they have different kind of sections. Marvel does too. I mean, you could just say like, oh, Marvel
I
has
feel like
cosmic
DC's
and
more
Marvel has
out there,
street
though,
level.
with
Yeah,
it.
some of them
DC
are
has
wild.
the history. DC
Yes.
has been the same company since the 40s. Marvel has changed. You know, Marvel only happened in the 60s. So everything Golden Age was like different companies that all kind of turned into Marvel. But DC, it's all one company the whole time. So they have super military stuff. They have horror comics. They have detective comics. They have cowboy comics. Like
Creature Commandos.
and yeah, right. And they turn it all into one continuity,
Right.
especially with the new history book. I know you read that.
Yeah,
How'd you?
it's fun.
I fucking love that.
It was really cool because it's like lots of stuff I only knew little bits about, and I felt like I got more of it. And then it's also just a really well refined. It's like if somebody put together, which I bet they have, like a really good, concise YouTube video, except for that it's also a comic where it's like they're showing different time periods and how it loops into each other, and it's like it's just. And all the different like gods and how they kind of intertwine. It's like
Isn't it
lots of
cool?
interesting stuff, and it's portrayed
A
in
little
really
bit I saw
gotta
from
read
you.
it.
or-
digestible.
I think
comics
I'll
really
pick
cool.
that up and trade. Like,
Yeah.
that'll be like the Bible.
yeah.
It literally is.
It's a DC
That's the
Bible,
point.
bro.
Literally
Like,
is.
if I get that in trade, I'll have the DC Bible.
It's if Barry.
Like the
Allen-
New
How
Testament
many
just
issues
dropped,
are they
bro.
supposed
Yeah.
to do? For
Four.
it? 4? Okay.
Yeah.
And the first one, dude, the
They're
first
all
one,
splashes.
it's like prehistory. It's like all the prehistoric stuff of DC from like
Superman hasn't even landed on Earth yet.
literally. It's the
That's like the end
foundation
of
of
it.
the universe
It ends
all
with
the way
Martian
to
Manhunter.
when when Martian Manhunter and Superman arrive on Earth, approximately around the same time. But it goes over like all the gods and Themyscira and like Apocalypse, New Genesis, and it goes over like Atlantis and all the Aquaman stuff, and
Yeah.
there's
Green
this
Lantern
guy,
shit.
Green Lantern, but that's like integral to the fucking founding.
Yeah,
of
the
the universe. I mean,
Watchers.
that's
Yeah.
Spectre and Eclipso, and God,
The OG Sandman.
literally everything,
And the newer Sandman.
and then
Both
the end
them.
of the book, it cites all of its sources
yeah,
in comic
that's the
issues.
last like
That's so cool.
Oh
third
my
of the
God.
book is just
Right.
citations.
Oh my god, that's so dope.
It's
Who's
amazing.
writing it? Who's writing it?
Every
Mark
time
Waid?
you say Sandman, I always just think
Makes
Glenn
sense, makes
Marco,
sense.
and
Yeah,
I
real.
always forget that he's a character in DC.
Yeah, yeah.
He's a lot of characters in DC.
Well,
yeah,
yeah.
a few. There's like it shows the gas mask guy running around, and then it also shows the OG or the like
The Gaiman one.
Gaiman
I mean,
one.
I have the first volume of the Sandman series.
Yeah,
It's really good.
Yeah.
It is really
No,
good.
it's really good.
Very good. The art is Dennis,
Fun.
at least the or not Dennis, fucking Darwin Cook.
It's
The
nostalgic.
Cover is
Yeah,
very
feeling.
Darwin Cook esque.
Yeah,
Um,
the cover more so even than inside. I
the
think
inside not so much, but the cover definitely is.
Yeah. It's
and
fun.
I think that's like a kind of great homage. I don't know. I love the way that DC has been conducting themselves
Yeah,
for the last year and a half. It seems
Yeah.
like they just are like, all right, we got all this stuff, like, because they're famous, they're notorious for, fuck it, reboot. Now we're New 52. Fuck it, reboot. Now
Yeah.
we're
Yeah,
Rebirth.
they get
now
scared
we're
a lot.
Dawn of
Crazy.
DC. Now we're
Marvel,
all
it's
in.
just one timeline, never reboot. Everything is
Right.
canon. It's just
Yeah.
like, what?
But I
Which-
think
yeah.
DC finally figured it out, where it's like, stop trying to fix stuff and just
Make
Kinda
it
keep
all-
going.
Yeah,
Make it
just-
make sense.
Just make it make sense.
That's
and
why
then
I like
go.
the Absolute Universe so much.
Yeah.
Or
It's
rather,
just-
like,
just fresh.
realize that it's not gonna make sense because
Yeah.
it wasn't
Yeah.
designed to.
Yeah.
So like, just
It's about these singular
Adapt
stories
that,
and what they mean,
you know?
and the grander scheme. You know.
So tell a story about storytelling, right?
Yeah.
If the problem is
sure.
the nature of kind of impromptu storytelling, like as we go, then tell a story about that.
That was a good issue to bring up because I didn't even think about that for
Yeah.
this episode at least.
Yeah, that was
pretty
the
good.
plan. Definitely not just
Yeah,
rambling.
good segue.
Definitely not
And ended
improv.
up
though.
Perfectly
Yeah.
planned segue. All right, who wants to go
We're back.
next?
Okay,
Oh.
I'll talk about some number ones that have come out.
Okay.
I like to pick up a lot of those. Some really bad ones and some good ones. The Runaways came out, and I picked it up because there's a
What?
Peach Momoko cover that's
Okay,
awesome.
okay.
And the issue
What is
is
that
so
even
bad.
about?
It's about a Doom
Serial
bot.
enjoyer.
It's about no. I picked it up. I don't like it.
I don't like it.
It's bad.
I didn't like it.
It's bad. It's pretty much about just the Runaways.
Who are
and
they?
They're just
Let him
like I don't
fucking
even
talk,
know.
brother.
I don't even know honestly. They're a Marvel group that just are separate from everyone. They're all edgy,
They
and
ran
they've got
away.
a Doombot with them that's like
The Runaways.
Yes.
Yeah.
their waiter, and the Doombot wants to stay with them, and I guess
Okay.
something to do with the world under Doom is like they want to get the Doombot back, and the Runaways are like, "Don't take him from us," and he's like,
They're the group with
The
the
Doombots are pet that they
Velociraptor,
don't
right?
Yeah.
want to be taken by
"Yeah."
the-
They're trying to give him a name, and he's like, "My name is Doom," and there's like, "Yeah, but like, what about
But-
Gregory or something?" But it's not. It's not good though.
What
It's
about
not
Alfred?
good.
Can't be real.
Are they like the group of teens with like the Velociraptor?
They don't have it with them, but I'm guessing
their
at
kids?
times they're like
They're the
teens.
Runaways.
They're like
Yeah, the
teen,
Runaways
like
are young.
they're like
Yeah.
they're like mutant like magicians or
They-
some shit.
they
Like
also
Peach Momoko's
just-
X-Men's very
Yeah.
inspired by them.
It's a number one, but they just drop you, and it's like all these people have these edgy issues that they don't even explain. So it's like I don't know. Anyway,
Yeah, let's not spend too much time
yeah,
talking
I
about
did
it.
read the New Avengers, and it was like fine.
the
'cause-
Thunderbolts.
yeah, it's like
Like one?
Black Widow shows up in it a little bit, which is kind of interesting, but it's all just Bucky trying to get team together, and the art's okay, but it's
I mean,
whatever.
fucking Carnage is on the team. How are you gonna get him to?
They didn't even show him
Is
in
it
it. I don't
Cletus?
think.
Oh, really?
It is, I think.
No,
or
it's
someone
Eddie
new.
Brock.
It's Eddie Brock.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Eddie Brock is Carnage right now.
It's Eddie
Okay.
Brock.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Because for some reason.
But the main number one I want to talk about is Marvel Rivals Captain America.
Let's go!
Right here.
What,
by
you just
Zdarsky.
had the issue on hand this whole time?
I have
Did you
a
not
few.
see it?
No, I did.
Dude, it's it's literally the Marvel Rivals one. It looks butt.
It's the
dude.
cap
It's
issue that
so
me and you
bad.
got.
Why-
Like,
It's
it's
so
Why'd you-
bad.
why'd you get that
Why?
one?
Because they only had
That's all they
variants,
had.
and it was like this one and the Zdarsky one, which is fine. But
I
I
feel like
kinda,
you could have gotten any
Yeah.
other.
I got the
very-
Zdarsky
the
one.
original-
The
I
Zdarsky
also
one
got
was
the
available
Zdarsky
for
one.
fun. I thought it was so good.
The one
Okay.
I got was good.
I also think
Yeah,
it's
it's
really
nice.
funny.
Yeah.
I also just think he's really
No,
funny.
hey,
looking.
fair enough.
He looks, he's so funny.
I'm
looking
not
to
a
me.
There's
variant
Bear.
guy. I am
Yeah.
an A cover guy, but I
Yeah,
got the
they didn't have
Zdarsky
A cover. I
variant.
did want the A cover.
I got the
I like
Zdarsky
the A
variant.
cover.
But yeah, it's a
Kind
true
of like a
reboot.
Yeah.
He wakes up like a little bit or a decent bit after 9/11.
I
I've seen modern day.
I've seen posts saying like 2012.
Think about it,
yeah.
right? The kid,
Yeah,
Dave,
that sees it. He tries to enlist.
Dave is like, let's say 12 or 13 when 9/11
Maybe,
happens.
yeah.
Now he's got to be an adult at least
Yeah.
10
It's
years.
at least
years,
during
yeah.
I'd say 15 years
when
later.
Yeah.
when America went into the Middle East.
Well, is there? It's possible it's common day
When?
just about. You
Huh?
know.
Okay,
yeah,
well,
yeah,
when
yeah,
they
yeah,
yeah.
The
sorry,
way I timeline it
the
is
big one.
Okay.
when the war was when the Iraqi war was over.
Yeah,
in real
that's
life.
true.
So like I was thinking 2012, 2013.
Yeah,
Works.
that makes sense
That's-
too.
I think that's-
I
yeah,
look
that's
at it
what
a
I
lot.
But either way, I mean, this is the Marvel like sliding timeline in full effect here.
Yeah.
Like 1,000,000%.
Bro went from waking up in like the 70s to now
Yeah.
waking up in 2012.
I mean, how do you explain
Yeah.
Nomad, which is when he realized like, oh, the U.S. is fighting a war I don't want to be in, I don't stand for. I'm not going to wear this flag anymore. I'm not going to represent
Yeah.
this country.
well, I think that's what they're probably gonna.
So
we
it could,
run with it.
yeah. Hey,
do
new
that, yeah.
war.
I think that's what
new
they're
war.
gonna do,
Plug it
too.
in. That's what they did with Flash Thompson. They were like, oh, he went to Vietnam. Nope. Now he went to Iraq and lost.
Wait
his
for the
legs.
comics in 2050 when they're referencing the current war.
Yeah, Magneto's also gonna have to be
What
kept on
current
ice.
Magneto's
or something.
Ukrainian.
Yeah.
No,
Could
Magneto's
be.
gonna turn into like a Gaza refugee, bro.
Yeah. If okay, to be fair, the world might not be around then, so
Yeah, right.
they might be. They
That's
might get
true.
a new
That's
reboot.
true.
Yeah, imagine the world in 20 years when we're all suffering from a nuclear winter. What comics
Hey,
are they going to be
I'm
publishing?
gonna be
then?
hooked up to the metaverse, and I'm gonna be
Geiger.
the Rizzler.
He's mining crypto oil in the
dude.
metaverse.
Yeah, by hand in the metaverse, dude. Hell yeah.
Today's the day.
As far as the issue goes, I really like it.
It's sick. The
I really
art
like it.
is great.
I have not read
Zdarsky
this one yet.
is good. Very hearty, and it's also, you know, you're getting a little bit of crossover with like Iron Man shows up and the Fantastic Four shows up,
Yeah.
which is
And
cool.
they look cool.
Yeah,
I'd love to
Dude,
they look
Reed
great.
is
issue,
hot
yeah.
in this one.
Why'd they
Of
make Reed
course.
sexy?
He's
Like,
sexy.
He's always
Guys,
sexy.
He's always
okay,
been, bro.
fucking Reed Richards.
Look, I know,
True.
but he's hot in this.
he pulled Sue fucking Storm, brother.
He's
Yeah.
hot. Okay, but Sue likes him for his brain,
There's-
not just for that.
Doesn't mean she don't got eyes.
I understand, but he is
Come
like
on
he
It's
is
'cause-
like
it's
way
'cause of how he can
sexier in
stretch
this.
We're
with
all
her.
just humans.
Yeah.
We're all just beasts. We see a nice piece of meat dangled over us.
Look,
we want to
I'm
chomp
not saying
into it.
he's
Yeah.
not normally
Calling
hot.
Reed
I'm
a
just
meat?
saying-
Reed is a piece of fucking meat,
He
dude.
can stretch his piece of meat.
Man, there's
Reed
a
is
great
prime rib, brother. I'm sorry.
there's a great part where a fan recognizes him. He's like, "Oh my god, Mr. Fantastic!" and he like stretches out his
Yeah.
face to look like a dork.
Like
and looks
an
over.
old
It's just like,
man.
"Nope, I'm just a guy." it's like
Just
it's
a
fine.
dude.
I think the main thing from this issue was the new character.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
new original character.
New,
Yep.
new cap.
It's
Davey Elliott?
yeah. There
I
he
remembered
is.
his
No,
name.
Davey?
that's
I
not
re-
his
I
name.
That's
just-
not, I was like, is that
clairvoyance.
not his name?
Is that it? Is it Davey Elliott?
I mean, we can
I
fact
know
check.
you're
it.
gonna fact check me.
I don't think so.
You gonna fact check me, buddy?
I don't think it is.
Dylan or
It's Davey Elliott. I know it's Davey because that's also a character in Transformers.
If you're right, I don't remember.
Yeah, Carly's
honestly.
dad
But
who
yeah,
fucking died.
But they show him, and he's got a very similar story to Steve, where he's getting bullied and he wants to join the army, and they're like, "Nah, dude, he's got asthma."
Now you're weak.
And,
Dude, he gets beat up by his sergeant.
His sergeant goes ham on.
most of his trauma is from 9/11.
Yeah, that's
I'm
realistic.
Yeah.
he lost someone
well,
or something.
not
Yeah.
that way.
And,
like they beat on them, but not literally like take him out to the field and fucking
Yeah.
wail on him.
Yeah, that's
like,
realistic.
Okay.
And
He's a ginger, so I think he'll probably.
Oh,
be able-
that's why he was beat.
We basically see his like origin, I guess, and then at the end of the sergeant beating
Mr.
him up-
Colton. So you're at least
Colton,
not fully
fuck!
right.
Is it
You're not
Davey
fully-
Colton?
I was about dude. It's Davey Colton.
Yeah,
Fuck.
close enough. Okay, I was just like
Davey
something sounds
That was
like
Elliott.
good. That was good though.
But anyway,
They were like
so
Thomas Elliott.
he goes through a similar thing as Steve, and then it seems like at the very end we see his back with the shield, and we kind of get another panel where we kind of see him from the side, sorta, and he's got a
During
cap suit on.
During
But
the
yeah,
Saddam
with the shield and
Hussein-
everything.
despite it being more recent, so more time that Cap wasn't around, it's like he's still extremely like people know him. People know him
Yeah.
and the image of him, which might be part of Davey as well.
Reed Richards holding a Captain America figure.
Yeah. Yes.
That book that Davey kept reading was like a Captain America storybook.
Like,
or
Yeah,
whatever.
and that's
Like a
one of the
biography.
reasons I think he wants to join as well, is to be that symbol.
Yeah.
And and Cap's going through like normal Cap of like, who am I with the shield and what does the symbol mean?
Yeah.
But he wants to join the U.S. Army. He doesn't. The Iron Star, Captain America, man,
The
Iron
Stark.
Man, Iron Man tries to
Captain
recruit
Sergeant.
him. Captain Sergeant Davey. Yeah, Iron Man tries to recruit him into the Avengers, and they really want him, and he's like, "No, I gotta go back to the military."
Back to the
So,
military. Oh yeah,
what's his
and then
name?
the overarching plot is that Doom is rising to power.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And-
They wanna
in
take
that
him out.
very,
And then
Always
US
that fucker, bro.
US
Yeah.
don't like it.
It's
And
always
he's,
Doom.
well, he's
It's always
taking
Doom.
U.S. representatives and stuff hostage.
The diplomats.
And General Holt is in there.
Oh yeah, he is.
Yep. So yeah,
Thunderbolt
very cool.
Ross.
I enjoy it. I'm excited to see what happens. It's a little bit.
I
of
really
a
liked
longer,
it. I thought
yeah.
it was pretty.
Dude, I think
good.
I literally just picked it up because Doom is the villain
The
of
villain.
this arc.
I
Yeah.
mean, it's.
I-
I mean,
it's gotta be
we're
cool.
We're gonna get
You see
his
Captain
updated
America
origin,
versus
too,
Doom.
probably.
Like,
Yeah.
that would be
That's true,
interesting.
modernized,
That'll be
at
interesting,
least,
yeah.
Yeah, modernized.
I think it'll be fun.
Remember when they tried to make him a hacker in the 2015 reboot?
That sounds horrible.
Doom.
He wasn't even Latverian.
Yeah.
Yeah, in like the movie they did.
Man, I've
Which-
seen some
oh,
clips. So it's bad.
which one?
The Fan 4 stick.
I don't even remember that.
I haven't seen that one,
Wait,
actually.
say
Bro,
that
it was
again.
not Latverian. He was like a hacker or
seen
some
it.
shit that like
Just went got in an accident.
like no, he didn't even have an accident. The accident is them traveling to that other dimension,
yeah,
Yeah, he just gets fucked up.
and
by
he
it.
turns into like green.
Dimension. I thought they just go to space.
No, it's like the ultimate universe
End
shit,
zone.
right?
It was
The
some-
negative zone.
some
Oh.
weird shit,
Yeah,
The
it's just like the Nether.
Yeah, no,
And then really quick, the last number one that I think I want to talk about is News from the Fallout, and it's the same writer as Ultimate Wolverine. Super cool. It's all black and white.
Cool.
It's about this like nuclear fallout, and these military troops are too close, and it turns them into zombies from the radiation or something. Not a lot going on, but very much like Wolverine, where it's all action and it's a lot more in the motion of things and the pacing. But it's really cool. It's an Image comic. So I'd recommend checking that one out.
yeah.
Lots of fun number
Fire.
ones for sure.
Yeah.
very nice.
I'm gonna get my shitpost out of the way, and I'm gonna talk about the current Amazing Spider-Man run.
Hell yeah!
And
Oh, boy.
it's just tough, man.
Whip.
It's just tough, man.
That is the first thing I have heard since what's the new writer, Joe Kelly?
Yeah.
Since Joe Kelly has taken over, that is the only thing I've heard about.
It's
this.
tough.
It's gone under the radar. No one talks about it really.
Yeah, it's.
I haven't heard anything about
so
it since
people don't even
the
talk
first
about it or
issue.
pick it up anymore, and it's coming off of a 50-issue run by Zeb Wells that
The
is
butt run.
notoriously ass,
Butt run.
and then it's like kind of good for the first 5 issues because it's got a guest artist. Wait, okay. First off, let's go.
It
back
was
in time.
good. I picked
Let's
up
go
the
back in
first.
time. They
Travel
announced,
with me
They
to a
announced
point in
this
time.
series with Joe Kelly and John Romita Jr. as the artists. So everyone is dogging on it. First 5 issues, it's a guest artist.
Who's actually
that
good.
is really good at drawing Spider-Man, and the issue is mid, but at least it looks good.
It does
and then
look
the
good.
moment it switches to issue 6 and 7, which I am reading every month, by the way. I don't know why.
Uh-oh.
But it is like so bad, dude. It's so bad. I had to pull up some panels
You
because
got it.
it's really bad.
Some of the Zeb Wells
But
stuff
I don't
felt
know if
like
any of
was
you guys
ugly.
are reading it, but
I only read the first few.
read the first issue.
I'm
Yeah.
locked in, buddy. You know me.
Yeah, he's hooked into the spider web.
I
the Spider-Verse.
Dude,
I mean,
Who's-
since
who's
no one
the
has
main-
read it, we don't have to talk about it a lot because I'm
Who's
the
the
one who's
main
read it.
bad guy in it again?
It was
Hellgate
gonna be
is
Hobgoblin.
Hellgate? It's a new guy,
Hobgoblin
right?
is the
Probably
bad guy
already passed.
for the first arc.
Right,
Yeah.
but
And
like
then-
the overarching bad guy.
Overarching bad guy is Hellgate, which is just a new original character,
Okay,
and it's just
gotcha.
like what. the
At
fuck?
least they're making someone new. You know.
I just thought that was interesting that they have this like interdimensional hell guy to be his like big bad.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna show you guys this. This is the first panel that we see Spider-Man swinging around like back in action.
Uh-oh.
Ooh, that looks like that one shitty cover that I
This
hate.
is John
Where can I
Romita
see it?
Jr. at his fucking
Yo.
finest,
See
bro.
this?
Face it over here.
I'm a John Romita Jr. hater,
Uh-oh.
which like people like him. I don't know why, but like
They make the
This
face
is
too
foul,
ovular.
man.
That's what they were
Yeah.
doing with the Wells stuff too. It's
Well,
like
it's
the face
not-
is
it's
so.
not even a
Pull up
good
a Chichetto
pose.
panel
well, that's
like right
that's
now.
my problem with it.
There's no. Yeah.
It looks like
There's
like,
no speed or mobility.
Yes.
With that.
Right.
It's
It
like
looks
you're not
he's
arguing
just-
with that.
He's just
Yeah.
doing this, and he's only just.
It's like here's the thing
Yeah.
about Spider-Man is that he is extra human, right?
Flexible.
He can do things that humans
He's an
cannot.
acrobat
That's what
in the
Todd
air.
McFarlane nailed about Spider-Man is that he would have him fucking
Doing
like
crazy ass
poses.
fucking-
Especially when he's swinging. Like,
Right.
it's one thing if he was just, like, sticking on a wall doing that, but when he's swinging, he's got to be, like,
Yeah.
like
Well,
up
dude,
in the
no,
air,
honestly,
like,
it
doing
doesn't even
some
matter.
crazy shit.
Todd McFarlane, if he's drawing it, it doesn't matter if he's throwing a punch, getting beat up, swinging,
That's true.
hanging on a
That's
wall.
true.
That man is in a dynamic
Just
pose.
yeah.
Because it's better to look
It's
at, and that's what your
cool.
job is
Yeah,
as
and
an
it's
artist.
cool.
Yeah. Yeah.
And,
And-
he's
and-
Spider-Man.
It just looks like traced almost. It's like a human could just do that.
look at the fucking difference between these two, bro. It's just like what
So-
are we doing right now?
So past the art though, is it just like is the story
Past the
also
art,
just nothing
it's just like this
fun?
brand new character shows up and beats the fuck out of him, and we don't know anything about him or what he's doing.
Classic.
Black Cat shows up
Of
and
course.
they're like kind of hooking up, but it's like not even like
She's getting her own run.
That's
it's,
tough.
and then
Black
she's getting her
Cat
own.
is?
Yep.
She's getting her own run off of this run. It's like
Yeah, after this run.
Well, I just
what
think,
are we
like,
doing?
they're gonna
At
introduce
least give her a
Black
fresh
Cat
thing.
This
and
made something to me, and it's just like the mainline Spider-Man story is ass.
Yeah.
They're
Just
going to
read
introduce
Ultimate.
Black Cat. and
In
it's-
other news, air visible.
Right. Well, okay. So they're going to have a romance. It's going to not work. They're going to fall apart.
Yeah.
It's gonna
Is
be
it
the
like,
crazy thing
like
is-
every time Black
What?
Cat
That's
and
what
him
I'm
get
saying,
into
right?
something.
Like, what does it matter? But also, like I made a little TikTok short about the crossover, and I was like, "Oh, Zeb Wells is on this. I've heard not good things."
People were defending
I
Wells.
got a lot of
Yeah,
comments
that one
it was
that were like
ridiculous.
that were basically like, "Hey, listen, it's probably Marvel editorial's fault. Zeb Wells has had good runs in the past. I haven't read it, so I don't know." But it was crazy. I was not expecting
Reputation
it.
carries, like,
and it's
just
also
like-
It does.
even with Marvel editorial, it's like you can still not make it that butt, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Also,
look,
they
dude, I
don't
just
have
don't
like
know. I haven't read it.
I don't know
Yeah.
how it works, but I feel like they don't have that crazy. Like they probably do have a lot to say, but
Yeah,
he's also the writer.
yeah,
Like,
exactly. Yeah,
It just hurts my soul that like
it's been bad for a
mainline
while.
Spider-Man is supposed to be cool and all, but
I had a little bit of hope when they rebooted it,
just
or not
not-
rebooted, but
yeah.
number one again, and it's from what I've read a little bit, I was just not interested. So
like
Okay.
I think it's just a.
bummer.
Oh.
shit.
I think it's just a fucking marketing scheme to sell the Ultimate series, but whatever.
Let's just
Have
split
any of you
that
guys
rivalry.
read?
I unfortunately
All New
don't believe
Venom
that.
with by Al Ewing?
Oh
Was
hell
it?
no!
Where all new Venom.
MJ Venom.
No,
Or
Yeah, MJ
I
becomes
just have
Venom.
seen a bunch of like YouTube shorts.
I've seen
and
so many
Like,
like
you
panels.
guys have talked about it.
I literally
It-
have
might
no
not
idea
stay.
what's
It's
I've
not
seen.
gonna
Yeah.
Yeah.
Last I saw was the marriage council.
I mean,
one. That was
the
funny.
marriage counseling
The-
thing.
that's
Like,
all I've
that's
seen.
funny.
That was fun.
That's really funny.
It was very tongue in cheek, like, yeah, we know this is just how it is now, but fuck
But I
it.
love,
Let's actually,
I love Venom
let's
having his
dissect
arm
this, you
around
know?
MJ during the
That's
whole
funny.
thing. Like that's a whole cup
That's
thing.
good.
That's
they
kinda
got
funny.
going
That's,
on.
that's
It's
funny.
great.
That's funny.
I like Venom with the gold. It's like a good way.
The
of
new
I don't like
suit?
his
getting
teeth
character.
though. I know that's
Eh.
a big thing that people also don't
He looks
like about
funny.
it, but it looks weird.
I think it
like,
fits how Venom is currently
Who's-
portrayed.
Who's
that's,
that?
you know what? That's true. Yeah, I can see that.
Who's that other character that's like a big Spider-Man and he's just big, thick?
Oh, Wreck Rap?
Yeah, dude,
Yeah.
he's
Who's that?
funny, dude.
So-
he's got like molars for every tooth.
Yeah.
He's so silly looking. I love
Wait,
it.
who is this?
In the Zeb Wells run, I believe.
Oh, is he new to that?
Yeah, he's pretty.
Okay.
He's pretty recent.
I
Came
saw
out
him
the
in
last couple
Spine
years.
Tingling. He shows up for no reason.
You read Spine Tingling Spider-Man?
I like horror shit.
So
Okay, that's
Rec Rap
fair.
is from like a demon dimension. Peter gets
Wreck Rap.
So Peter gets sent to a demon dimension where everything is like backwards and fucked up.
Yeah,
and
it's
there's
Parker backwards.
a little
see.
demon,
Oh,
yes, who
I
sees,
see. I see.
and he, yes, and he calls him like
Clever.
instead of Spider-Man, he calls him like Parker Man or something, and so
Oh,
he wants to
God.
be Spider-Man, but since he's backwards, he's Parker backwards. He's Rec Rap.
He's Bizarro for Spider-Man.
He's just Bizarro.
Yeah.
He's like a little
but he
guy.
looks goofier.
He's like a little
This is
guy,
James
but then he
Ellsworth.
gets like a demon symbiote on him, and he turns into this big Spider-Man, and he looks like if a Ninja Turtle was just
Yes.
like wrapped in
That's so right.
Spider-Man colors.
Yeah, it's funny. He's funny.
and he's
though.
a big goofy guy. He says he's the web-wanging Spider-Man.
Yeah, I kind of like him.
He's the web-wanking
He
Spider-Man
shoots
who
his
shoots
webs
his
with
Yeah,
like
out of
a
a finger
pistol,
gun.
like a finger pistol, and like
Yeah, dude.
And then he makes like a
fine.
different sound effect. It's not like thwip every time. It's
Oh.
like
Like thwap
bing,
or
wow,
something.
zow, wow.
Yeah, yeah.
And so he's kinda-
Yeah, he's funny. I don't know what that is, but yeah.
Whip,
Yeah,
well,
it's
'cause
funny.
it's backwards.
Pit-
Pit,
pit-
whip.
He did. Yeah, he does
Whip.
look like a Ninja Turtle.
It
just
does.
like
That's
Spider-Man.
so
Pit-
accurate.
Pit-
Yeah, but that's Rec Rap.
I hope he shows up in Spider-Verse, the new one. I kind of hope he does.
Yeah, I look like
Yeah.
he's
He's
on the
funny.
panel where he's doing.
He
the
literally
sound
isn't
effects.
it. Like he's got the Ninja Turtle build and everything.
Yeah,
That's-
he
Yeah,
does.
that's such an accurate
But
way to describe
That's
it.
like
Look at him
with the
biting his lip
symbiote.
in
He's
this
like
one.
a
Yeah,
little
yeah,
guy.
his teeth are amazing. But anyway, yeah, it's like the same thing with Venom
Yeah.
teeth, but this guy is like exaggerating it to
Yo,
it.
that's
funny.
absolute Spider-Man. Dude, that's literally absolute Batman, but if it was Spider-Man. Look at the logo.
That's
Look
kinda
at the way He's
true.
big. He's fucking. He's like the opposite.
Goofy?
Like,
That is crazy.
Yeah, yeah.
guys,
Holy
we
shit.
found it finally. Absolute Spider-Man.
We found it.
Yeah, but just mainline Marvel is not it.
So
That's just-
talk about a series you like with Spider-Man.
Ooh.
And
Well,
maybe another character potentially.
Yeah. Another series that I was going to bring to talk about is only 2 issues in, so we also don't need to spend too much time on it. But it's Spider-Man and Wolverine. And that series is, honestly, it's just like probably the best comic book art action that I've read in a while.
I enjoyed issue 1 a lot.
The
Like-
best tasting comic book popcorn
haven't read it.
you've
I haven't
ever
read it
had.
at
You know
all.
what I
I
mean?
think that's a perfect way to describe that series.
Yeah.
No,
That's
it's like,
all of the and Wolverine or and Deadpool are like
it's literally
fun.
Spider-Man and Wolverine together, so
It
you
is
already
a
know what
death
you're getting
battle.
into.
That is the whole
Wolverines and
series.
and Deadpool's.
And then the story is just purely there for shock factor.
Yep.
And then you're kind of just reading it to see where the art goes, and it's just every panel is like some crazy shit's happening, and it's just like I'm here for it.
It does
I'm
look
like,
crazy.
I feel like I'm watching an anime. Like it's not serious at all. It's just watch it for them to fight each other. Who cares?
But they do try to do stuff where it's like they're not just like it's just a nothing burger like Spider-Man and Deadpool or whatever, where it's like at least they're playing around with
Yeah,
which it is shock
There is-
factor,
there
but
is
it's like
lore, but that-
Wolverine was there for Peter Parker's parents' death. And
Well,
shit.
didn't he
No,
kill
that's what
them?
they're for.
I thought that was the whole thing.
I
did
only
it.
saw the first
He
issue,
did it,
so
bro. He
yeah,
did it.
There's no way.
He did it.
I think they're.
We don't know yet. We don't know yet.
They're
We
gonna
don't know yet.
reveal something. It wasn't
Yeah.
actually done.
Yeah.
But what you know,
And Parker's just
But
being
yeah.
like, "Meh," having a little.
You killed my
tantrum.
parents!
it's
Yeah.
not looking good for Logan.
I've seen most people just like hate
When
on
is
this.
it ever
story.
good for
It-
Logan?
It ends with.
What?
I think the
It's not
thing.
looking good for Peter.
I mean, like in the whether or not he's guilty or not.
Oh, I
Oh,
see.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
no. Okay. Yeah, you're
I
fine.
think it's always interesting when they do
It ends
these.
with
You know.
You know,
Because it's
Shish
gotta
kebab.
be there's gotta be a straight character and there's gotta be the goofy character
gotta be a
and that's
gay character.
and that's
I was
the
about to
it's
say
true.
straight.
And I think my problem with
Spider-Man's a gay one.
like
Obviously.
Deadpool Spider-Man
No, it's
was that
not.
Spider-Man's
It's
the straight guy
Oh,
and it's
you know
just
what,
like
you're right.
because Deadpool has to be goofier, but it's like
Yeah.
Right.
Spider-Man's a goofy guy, so making
Yeah,
him like
for
the
real.
no, let's not have any fun Deadpool is just like like they have to
He's
ham
a
it up.
fucking teenager.
So Spider-Man plays against Wolverine better, which so does
Yeah, that makes
so
sense.
does Deadpool. Deadpool's
Yeah,
a bigger clash,
for
but
sure.
it's like
well, yeah,
I like
Wolverine
that
and
they
Deadpool
yeah.
makes more sense,
Yeah.
but yeah,
They let Spider-Man
and
be
Deadpool,
more goofy.
that's
It's just kind of too much,
Yeah.
you know, because they make Spider-Man more of a straight character, which is just like
But
he's
he's not.
usually a silly dude. Yeah, so I like that he gets to be sillier in
Yeah.
this one, kinda.
That's good.
Overall, the story is like cool, but I'm kind of just there for the art. Like he is kind of drawing some crazy Spider-Man panels that I haven't seen in a while.
cool. Yeah, the art
Giving
is
Chichetto a
fun.
run for his money, that's for sure.
Nice.
But yeah, that's all I wanted to say for that. There's only 2 issues in.
but I don't
We'll
think
see-
Chichetto
we'll see
would
what-
do
where it
this
goes.
story as well. You know what I mean? It's like they're doing different things.
Yeah, because he's so like fluid in this. And
Yeah.
like,
It's
and,
very
like-
kinetic.
like
Chichetto's good at that.
Wolverine with his jaw blown off. Like that,
Yeah.
that's very much.
That was
like,
crazy. Him just screaming because he is. Yeah. Holy
When their minds are swapping and they're just going through their most iconic panels as each other was
As
pretty
each-
fun.
yeah,
It's
no,
like
that
it's
was
extreme
cool.
fan service as the whole thing is. Any thing is always just
It really
schlock,
does
but
just feel
amazing.
like a death battle episode. You know, it's just
I believe that.
Like
you're
it
just
kind
there
of
to see two
It kind of is like a guilty
famous
pleasure
guys
comic.
beating the shit out of
and
each
that's
other.
okay.
The next
It's okay
Death
for
Battle
this to be
episode.
fun.
This is
Not
gonna
anything
date the
needs to be
episode.
some like
It
Dennis
doesn't,
Camp.
it doesn't
like,
Yeah.
need to be some
Political
crazy,
commentary.
in-depth, like
Yeah.
I want to hear what you guys think.
great story.
You guys probably don't know too much about this.
What?
The next actual Death Battle episode is Deku versus Miles Morales Spider-Man.
That is the
I-
craziest.
Oh,
What do you
that
guys
is-
think?
Which
that is-
era of
I would
Deku?
never have thought about that.
I think it's composite. I think it's final Deku.
Deku
Well, then it's not
Fox it,
even
I think
right?
I think Deku floors Miles.
Like-
Like, that.
Yeah, I think that's what the
He
fans.
has
I think
gear
that's
shift.
what. I
Yeah,
think
Yeah.
that's what
yeah.
the
The
fans
gear
are
shift
wouldn't
saying.
even be
is
fair.
like
I
instant
I don't watch My Hero.
I'm not the one who decided on this matchup.
Why would you do that?
Miles.
Well, and I mean, he already has like Spider-Man powers
But guys,
with Black Whip and everything.
Miles has a
So-
vibranium suit right now.
Are
So
they
is-
doing current Miles? Is that the thing?
Well, yeah.
Well, yeah, I think so. I think
Oh,
so.
okay.
Yeah.
Well, no, I still think Deku.
It's
Deku-
closer,
Deku
but
has-
Deku power scales at anime level.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. You
Bro
can't-
has danger
I don't watch
sense,
My Hero
Black
Academia.
Whip,
I don't read My
and
Hero Academia.
the gear shift.
I haven't,
the gear shift is just a crazy ability.
Yeah.
in
Who
cares?
itself.
I haven't
That's the
interacted with it.
consensus. Is that Deku just kind of clears?
I haven't interacted with it since season 5, and season 5 Deku clears him. I feel like it's like, you know, with how fast anime levels stuff up compared to comics, it's
True.
just like
That's true.
Like
Well,
Miles has
also
been
it's
around
like-
for what, like 20 years
Hey,
now?
Miles has a
Not
sword
even.
now.
Huh?
Yeah, let's be real here, guys.
Yeah.
They're gonna
Deku
give him
doesn't have a
He's got a
vampire
blade.
powers, dude. They got
They
it.
gave
That
Deku
changes
every
things.
power, but they didn't give him a sword.
He-
Deku
they
is a little
just-
crybaby though, so who knows?
Yeah, maybe he
Yeah.
just gets hit once and then he just.
Owie! I don't
Yeah,
want
and
to
then he's
fight.
like, you know what?
His arm gets broken after one little slap or something.
This
Yeah.
isn't season 1 no more.
Plus Ultra.
That was like season 2.
Every
Yeah, he's been
season,
breaking his
every
bones.
At
season, his
least
arm
3.
gets broken, dude.
Yeah, no,
In
for
season
real.
5, it got broken again, I think.
I mean, I love just because we're talking about My Hero, but I love the sporting festival one where he's literally
best
breaking
season of
every
anime
finger.
ever.
Over
Every
and over.
finger.
Yeah, all the fingers
Yeah,
one at a
he's
time.
Yeah, that was pretty crazy.
That was just cool.
Yeah, man.
Season 2 of My
It's
Hero is the
ridiculous.
best season of anything I've ever watched in my entire life.
That's
That's not necessarily true.
ridiculous.
I don't think that's true, but
I was gonna say that's a
Ridiculous
little
to say.
stretch.
That's a
but
take.
I really
I love
do
a
like
sports
that one.
arc. I love a tournament arc. I love they're all fighting and using their powers, and the
Yeah.
race
Yeah.
is fun, and they
I mean,
do the different
just the Todoroki
challenges.
Deku fight is one of my favorite
It
fights
is a lot of fun.
ever.
Yeah.
I bet you one of them kiss at the end. Don't lie. Tell the truth.
No, I did. Yeah.
Anyway,
I'm not lying.
it's your fucking turn. You get to talk about whatever you want.
I already talked about the DC thing.
All right.
forgot this
Then we're
Jonas
going
guy.
over here.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Okay. I guess my pick was Absolute Batman,
Banger.
which
Banger.
Go crazy.
banger. Fucking.
Lots to talk about.
So I mean, I really just want to talk about the most recent issue because
yeah.
I
Well, we
love,
haven't. When we did the tier list, where were we at?
Right
I think we were
as
right before
Mr.
the freeze. Yeah, we were
and
right
the
before
freeze
the
stuff
freeze.
was kind of a nothing.
It was whatever. I did
Gavin,
enjoy.
you're on your dark hater arc.
It was
for
kinda
this
fire.
episode.
No,
I felt like as an alt story, it just
Compared-
didn't do anything.
I enjoyed
Yeah.
like the art was my favorite, but I love the colors in it. Like that one
Yeah.
the cityscape one where he's like gliding, but like the background is like pink and yellow.
Yeah.
No,
and
yeah.
just like I really like that.
I like matches, and that like parallel was interesting.
Yes, yeah. His friend Matches getting kidnapped by I don't even remember his name.
Arkham.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it was by Mr. Freeze in I don't even know his
Creed.
name. Creed.
Creed.
Yeah, something like
Creed
that.
His
Freeze.
last
But
name or some
it's
shit.
I
interesting
think it was
because one
Freeze. I think it was
Creed
Victor
Freeze
Freeze
is
Jr.
like
Yeah.
I don't think
Something like-
if
well-
Freeze was involved,
well his parent
like
because-
as a naming scheme.
I don't even know.
Was it? Let me look that up.
But anyways,
like-
so
like,
Mr.
you can
Freeze
say
in
fries,
Absolute
but
Batman is this weird,
Oh,
stretchy, like
yeah,
Wendigo
okay.
looking guy.
Yeah.
And
I
I
just
thought
said
it was
fries.
very, I thought it was very
Like, his-
different
his
and just
name
very
is
cool.
Victor Freeze, but
You know,
it's
you
not like that.
you never see
His arms are
you never
huge.
see him like that. He's normally just a dude in a suit with an ice
Yeah.
gun, which is so I like kind of like that they made him just some weird like monster.
He looked sick, and how he was using his army was cool. But it's like for introducing a like cryptid Mr. Freeze, it's just like he wasn't like haunting enough. Almost.
It is kind of shock factor.
Yeah.
It is,
Like,
yeah.
just to
I just
see it.
wanted to
I
see him
did
do
like-
some actually creepy ass shit.
I did
think
like
it's
though
the
the.
Set the
well.
whole undead frozen.
I was gonna say, I
But
really like
he,
that
but
part.
he didn't
How is
like.
that not freaky?
But he
Nah,
didn't do
yeah.
something
Honestly,
freaky.
what I really like about the current, I guess, direction of the series is that it seems to be like tackling all these different like figures within Arkham, and he's going to be continuously getting his ass handed to him.
Right.
So he's not
until
going to
he
see the
finally
full potential
becomes
of
the
it.
Batman that is able
Yeah.
to triumph over.
And right
it
now,
all.
he in the latest issue,
I mean, he
he's
got
in
his
a bit
ass
of a pickle.
We
Yeah.
can talk
By
about
Bane.
like regardless of the Freeze arc, which was only 2 issues.
Yeah.
But
they set him up. I feel like you guys are like saying, "Oh, it didn't do enough." But
no,
like,
I liked it.
There were good
if
parts
it
of
comes
it. but
back,
I just didn't like it that much.
if it comes back, whether it's one of his like minions or himself, I
Yeah,
feel like
it
it's
could
like
be better.
instantly. It's like, oh shit, these guys
Yeah,
are
like
not to be
they-
fucked with. They're
Yeah.
Well,
creepy
because
and scary.
he had to retreat from it. So
Right.
like, yeah, it's definitely gonna be like, oh shit, Freeze is
Yeah.
back.
Yeah.
Like, what the
when he
fuck's he
comes
gonna
back,
do?
I think it'll be sick. I just think that like introducing Cryptid Freeze and not making him like
like a
horrifying
big
as
bad or-
himself,
True.
just making him like super weird and creepy. It's like because they had a
Yeah.
little bit of the mad
Right.
scientist, a little bit of the necromancer, and a little bit of the cryptid. And to me, it's just like the 3 little bits. I wanted full cryptid
Want
or
more.
full mad scientist.
Right.
Yeah.
I liked it.
I know.
liked it a lot.
I like,
Yeah,
especially
it's
when he
fun.
kept talking about like being in the ice and how just like
The
he was
pain.
awake the whole time
Right.
and they just feel it.
You'll
just
get
the
used to
freezing,
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
And
when
then
they
his
try to
parents
end it.
are fucking frozen and
And
stretched
then,
out.
love
and then
the
when he
pain.
releases all the other freeze goons,
and they're all like, kill
are-
me.
Yeah, they like want Batman to kill him, and obviously he can because one, they're like super brittle when he punches them. So like he
does
punches
give in.
he punches one dude.
He's
and
like
his
they're already
jaw
dead.
rips-
Batman. Yeah.
and his jaw just rips off. But he's still he's still Batman, so he like
What
doesn't
is she
want to kill. And yeah, this is sorry. By the way, cutting in. This is Lady.
The lady.
Dude, she's like
She wants to be
hanging
part of it,
out,
man.
yeah.
She never
wants to be
does this,
part
by
of
the
it.
way.
No,
she's
she was
like,
in the
likes
last
us.
episode. I mean, that
Oh,
one.
yeah.
cut
Yeah,
that
she
you
showed
did, I
up,
really
yeah.
fucking-
dude, she
Right.
jumped.
Boing.
She was like
never seen her jump?
investigating.
She's getting active.
Yeah, I've never seen her move that fast in my life.
And bye,
She's
Lady.
out.
But so I did really enjoy it. But
The new issue.
I love
The new
Bane.
issue.
Bane
The new
is
issue is-
so fucking cool. And I love him just showing in the very beginning, showing up with those 2 like warring countries, and they're like, "We finally have peace. Like we'll never."
Oh,
do-"
the intro is insane.
Yeah, and they're
the
just like,
intro
"Oh,
is crazy.
like we finally after
how
years
the
of
CIA
war,
works,
we're
bro.
gonna peace." And then he just
Literally.
walks in, and he's like, I was really happy that there were peace talks, and I'm really ashamed to hear that one of you killed
Yeah.
the other.
It's a shame.
Yeah, and then the other guy's like, "We're never gonna do that," and the other dude's just like, "I'll do it. I'll be the
I'll take that deal. I'll take a good deal.
And then he just fucking crushes
Okay.
his head.
You see Bane come in the room, you do whatever that guy
You do
wants.
whatever
man.
this
Feel free to
luchador
use
man
that in your
says.
speech.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then he quotes some shit, and he's like, "Feel free to
Yeah.
use that." And he's like, "Hold on, I got a call to make." And then he goes to Gotham.
So good.
Yeah.
And then Batman like goes into Arkham, whatever. He figures out it's this huge underground just cavern.
Yeah, that's so
Insane.
cool.
was cool to find out that it's this
There's more to it
big
than just
like,
like the building.
city, like civilization.
He's in
underneath
his
the earth.
labyrinth. I'm excited.
Right.
And then he fights him, and the whole fight is just Bane just fucking with him the whole time.
Yeah.
Like he kept,
Throw another one.
he kept throwing a punch, and he would like hit a pressure point, and then he would lose that arm. He was like that was really good. I like you using
Calling
Muay
out the
Thai."
styles,
Yeah, and he's
yeah.
like, okay, use the other one now. You still got another arm, and then he hits that one. He's like, you got 2 legs. Come on, hit me. And then he's like, I know you're juicing, man. And Bane is just like, I haven't used this shit, brother.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
want to see what it does, though?
Dude,
That is so crazy
He becomes
'cause-
20 feet tall.
Bro,
Devastator.
bro,
That's so
he's so
funny,
big.
bro.
He's
It's
so big.
Because
then
I'm
he
just thinking about like the pitch meetings. Like, okay, we're gonna reveal him in the cover. So how can we up it? Make him even bigger.
He's absolute,
But
brother.
that's absolute.
He's huge.
Yeah.
Absolute.
well, guys, is it the cover or there was like some page
Well, there was that
where-
one like the title page
Yes,
in the
that's
middle
what it
where
was.
he's
Like
like
the
just
whole-
It's just a mess.
no,
yeah.
that
you
is
don't even
insane.
know where he is, and I'm
Yeah.
like, holy
That's
fuck.
good.
Some of
That's
the
gonna
variant
be
covers
Yeah,
with
whenever
him
that
bro.
happens,
It's gonna
He's
be
so
some
big.
inside
It's crazy.
shit.
Yeah.
But he's just cool,
Uh-huh.
and I like that he's like not just some big brute, but he's like
a fighter.
yeah,
you know?
like he knows
Alfred's
styles.
scared
He
of this
knows
guy,
how
you
to
know?
fight. Yeah,
Yeah.
Alfred knows.
And
him.
Alfred knows something about Arkham, and he doesn't tell Bruce, which is really weird.
Right,
He's
when
like,
he's about to send
I
off.
should probably tell him.
Eh.
It's
Oh,
like,
yeah,
dude, what?
These are minor things, but like Dick Grayson mentioned, Deathstroke mentioned.
Yep.
Oh yeah,
And-
we get a little Dick Grayson cameo. He's an
He's an EMT.
He says,
EMT.
"Fuck
Not
Batman."
ET. He's an EMT.
Like
on
that
a
one
Yeah.
Titans-
bike.
Like that one
From Titans.
show.
My favorite
like that.
show.
Yeah, like that.
but everyone clowned on it when they did it.
Yeah.
Batman.
And
yeah,
then-
but
Kinda
well, this
cringe.
one he's doing. He's like being sarcastic. He's like, man, fuck
It's
Batman.
cringe to be a former Robin and be like, man, fuck Batman.
right.
That's my
you-
problem with Jason Todd.
Don't they get the pass to say that though? Like they know fuck Batman.
Like yeah, but
I mean,
I think it's
whatever.
more interesting that Alfred knows Deathstroke.
for
Like,
sure.
Or if he even is Deathstroke yet.
Interesting
That's gotta
that
be
he's like
Deathstroke.
the Joker's like bodyguard. It looks like,
Yeah,
or like he's like number
I
two.
didn't even put it together.
That's gonna
like
be
when you
interesting.
said it, it was like that's Deathstroke, and I was like, oh my god,
White-haired
you're
guy with an
right.
eye patch. Who else would it
who
be?
else
I
has an eye
never
patch
look.
like
I'm
that?
sorry. I do like.
You're
Deathstroke.
reading a Batman comic.
I like Deathstroke, but I never remember him. And
Really?
I always forget. I do remember him.
Wait, who
but
came first,
I always-
Deadpool or Deathstroke? Probably
Deathstroke.
Deathstroke,
Deathstroke.
right?
No, yeah, Deathstroke did.
Yeah.
Deadpool's a
Um,
parody of Deathstroke.
Yes.
Deadpool's
yeah.
not a
Kinda.
pedophile.
But I always just
Yep.
remember the mask. I never remember that he actually. The reason why he has a mask like that is because he's missing an eye.
Yeah.
So I always just remember the mask.
I watched Titans.
Well, actually, I would
watched
argue-
He's
Arrow.
great in Teen Titans.
He's
you know?
great in the
He's
one
actually
season
really
of
good in
Arrow.
Arrow.
Yeah.
I
The
love
second
him
season
in
of
Arrow.
Arrow, I really like, and then it.
So that
fast.
one trailer
All of
for
those
Arkham
CW
Origins
shows
or
start off
something, where it's
great
him
and-
fighting Deathstroke in the warehouse,
Yeah.
like outside. That
Yeah.
was like this guy's
Well,
dope.
And he's
there
in the
was a
house,
Deathstroke
you know?
animated movie that I watched too.
The Judas contract.
Yes, yeah.
I wanna kill
I like
myself.
that one. It was fun.
Hell
that's
no.
yours.
But this
But I
issue,
just don't. I don't remember
this
the
issue of
attacks.
Batman was crazy though. Like I definitely see like
The Man Bat cameo with the,
Yeah.
with
Oh,
yeah,
the
the
fucking
Man Bat.
spread
But
at the
then
museum
at the end
piece.
of it, they're
Yeah.
like, let's prep him for surgery. So I was like, what
What's
the fuck are
going
they gonna
on?
do to him?
Well, if you
Yeah.
What
saw
if he
the
turns into Man Bat?
solicitations for Absolute Batman, we know what happens to Waylon.
I've never.
We don't
seen
do that.
Oh,
I
yeah.
don't do that.
It's also.
I saw that.
I saw it.
Dude.
You did?
Oh,
Dude.
yeah.
You know what?
Bro
Tell
is
me. I want to know.
Godzilla.
No, I wanna
Killer
know.
Croc.
It's
Oh,
huge.
yeah. No, yeah.
He
Well,
becomes Godzilla. Like
That's fine. That's actually a cool
Well,
that's
angle.
kind of cool.
Well,
he's not that big.
We
but
don't
he's
know
like-
yet,
he is
but
absolute.
he's a
He's
he's a big guy. He's
He's
a
got a
big
whole
guy.
tail.
Here, I can just show you guys. Fuck it.
So
It's a cool cover.
I mean, in one of the
Swimming around in
Arkham
the
games,
water.
he's like a
He gets
big
big.
croc, but
Yeah.
it's funny because he's got like a little pot belly.
Yeah,
And
he's
that
like
was
wide.
fun. Yeah.
Yeah.
Bro's King
This
K.
one
Rule.
seems to be like
Yeah,
I like when
really
they give him like an actual crocodile snout though, and it's not just his face. Just,
Yeah.
You know, normally. Ooh.
That's sick,
That's
dude.
cool.
See,
That's
that's
new
horror.
cover.
That's
but
horror
also
looking.
Rip like the first member of
His
the
little-
Rogues, right?
Yeah.
That's cool.
Like first
I mean,
member.
that's his trainer.
First member of the Rogues
Redemption
getting
arc.
converted.
It's gonna happen. Y'all watch.
it's gonna
think so.
happen.
I actually don't think so.
on some
I think
Sandman
it will
shit.
happen.
I think he
I think
dies.
it's going to be a tragedy for
Yeah.
each and
Oh.
every
Yeah.
single
Like,
one
I-
of these
like-
people.
Yeah, I think so.
They all help him become the Batman he is,
Yeah.
and then he slowly
How do you
loses each one.
what do you think's
It's
gonna happen to Oswald?
I think it's
The
going to be
Penguin.
a mega
He's
crime
gonna make
lord.
it
Mega
big.
Penguin.
It's going to be like Tusk.
Well, I think
He's
he's
gonna
get-
gamble once.
Well, he's gonna.
You did not have to reference Tusk out of nowhere.
Come on.
What
You
a
don't
sh-
have to bring
what a
up Tusk
shit movie.
ever, especially
gonna be
not
like
right
Tusk.
now.
It's gonna be
Daniel
like Tusk.
Radcliffe, think
You
of
think-
it.
you think he's gonna turn into a penguin
hybrid?
human?
Yeah. He's going to be like,
I think he's just gonna. I think he's
just
just
didn't
gonna
have to
lose a
say
leg, and he'll
Tusk.
have like a mechanical leg or some shit.
I think he's just
a-
gonna make it
I
rich
want
at the
him to be a big
casino and then
penguin,
just
though.
instantly become
I want
high
him to be
class.
like a big penguin robot or something.
That'd be funny. Him
Imagine
turning
With
into
just
a
an
penguin
umbrella
would be
and a top
funny.
hat. I mean, he's got to have the top hat.
If he
at some
turns into a
point.
Yeah.
real penguin, then we're losing the plot. Like,
It'd be so funny.
it's
Yeah.
just shock factor.
Do you
That's
think?
true.
Do you think the Riddler AI is gonna like turn into some big
Interesting.
bad guy
yeah.
or something?
Maybe.
I think it's going to be like evil malware, and that's how the
I
Riddler
think
does
maybe
his
Be
the
shit.
AI
interesting.
itself is Riddler, and then
But that's what-
he's
yeah,
not, and
that's
then
what I'm
he's
saying.
not.
I think,
like
like,
Edward is not actually
He
Riddler.
like he's not gonna be a bad guy, but
I think he's going to
the-
upload his
the robot is
consciousness
gonna
into
become
the
a bad guy.
AI,
Yeah.
and then he's
The
going to
bat
become like
computers
the
and-
Matrix.
Either way,
Yeah.
now that we know that like
The Riddler
Wayland
turns into the bat
is
computer?
lost to the sauce, now I think like all of them are gonna get
Slow the
fucked up.
dominance.
I think so, but I just think
Because I really,
all of them
really
are
the
like
first arc, I really thought all of them were gonna be like chill for a little bit.
I'm excited
Well, yeah.
to see Two-Face because I feel like Two-Face is like the most kind of like his main universe counterpart.
right. He's just
Well,
an
like,
also a
attorney.
shithead.
But like Harvey Dent is a good guy. Before
Yeah.
he
Yeah,
turns
uh-huh.
to Two-Face,
Every
he is
time.
just a good lawyer. I just read Batman Year One. Holy fuck. Damn.
It's fun.
It's 4 issues of fucking just amazing.
It's very short,
Yeah.
but
It's
it's
awesome.
great.
But
Only 4 issues.
Yeah.
it's
Oh, wow.
4 issues and they go
Yeah.
by really quick.
I love his internal dialogue.
Harvey Dent is kind of just exactly like that. Like in Absolute in Year One, they're kind of the same character right
yeah,
now. So I'm really
just
interested to
young
see.
and trying to do right, but shit happens.
Again,
And
in a
he gets
bad
burned.
yeah.
Gotham will do it to you.
I do
Yeah.
love that while it's like Bane is toying with Batman, but he also does seem to genuinely respect his like dang, that's a really good approach for the like I just tased out your arm. It's like that's actually a really smart thing to do. But I think
It's
because
just
of the
noted.
sincerity,
He respects him like as a man
Yeah.
and as a fighter, but he's
Bro's got a job to do.
to do.
But-
He's a 100 level, dude, and
being
Batman's
sincere
Batman's
with
got
it
a
makes
pen,
it even
and
worse.
he's-
It's like this guy sincerely thinks it's like, man, I remember when I was doing that kind of stuff. That was pretty sick. But it's just like to the level of
Yeah, but
like
check
he
this shit
respects
out.
you, but yeah, there's nothing you can do.
Yeah.
It was cool. So going off of this and Martian Manhunter, I think you're totally right that Wonder Woman has the most heart to bring them all together. So do we think we're bringing all these characters together when they're at their most broken to find each other, or are we bringing them in on triumphs to triumph further?
I think it depends on how Superman goes, because he's the
Yeah,
one that
right.
I think is dealing with like the biggest like
It could be
antagonist that's
some
connecting all
broken,
of them.
some less.
And
shareholders.
they're very
Superman's
much
like
leaning
good
towards
shareholders.
him going on like a darker path, or at least
Superman's
like a rageful path. So
Yeah,
how are they
yeah.
gonna have him be like?
dude, that suit is crazy. We should talk about that.
I love
But-
his suit.
Oh, the
It's so
armor.
cool.
Fuck, I'm gonna say Webs is Superman. He's
That
a
lasts for
dad.
like 2 panels.
The dust cape is just. It's so
I like it a lot.
awesome.
Yeah.
Also, his
Sauce,
bad guy
dude.
is
So
the
much
one that's been
sauce.
most mentioned in all the series.
like Brainiac.
Lazarus.
Lazarus.
Oh, right.
Brainiac is a
Ra's al
fucking
Ghul.
freak.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what else they mentioned in Superman? They mentioned the depths of Oa. That's right, baby. That's a transition to Green Lantern. So in this most recent issue, it was actually really interesting. We got a lot
That
of
wasn't
information
forced
about
at all.
Abin Sur. He told us kind of what he's doing.
He posted
didn't
a
kill
TikTok on the
everyone.
theory.
indirectly.
He's judging them.
Right. We very much got a lot of kind of confirmations or deconfirmations
Yeah.
of theories you could have had. I think the biggest lore drop was he said he has to select 3 different people. There's an Ein Sur, an Ein R, and an Ein Rao. And if you are active on our TikTok, you already know where
You're
this
the
is
only
going.
reason I
We know
barely
you're
think I
not.
know what's going on. Because like
Dude.
reading that, I'm like, what does any of this mean, man?
I
It's a Green
fucking-
Lantern guy, man.
I literally cooked so hard. What's his name? Brainiac issue. In the Brainiac issue of Superman, they mention when there's the whole like Zoom
The
call of all the
squad.
Brainiacs.
Yeah.
They mention the Adepts
Which was
of
cool.
Oa. And I think those Adepts are the Rao, the Sur, and the Hour. R. I still don't know how to
I don't know
pronounce
how to say
that.
it.
A-U-R. And
I think it's
it's R.
because AU is.
How would you pronounce A-U-R-A? Aura.
I thought it was just
so it's or, right?
Aura.
True.
Aurum is the root word from Latin, which means
Or.
gold. Anyways,
so
I'll get
or-
there. So, the Adepts of Oa are mentioned, right? And I think the Adepts are those 3 kind of classes.
I think
And
you're cooking with that.
Abin Sur
No, I think you're
refers to
onto
them as
something.
the Eins, right? And I think Ein is like a selection, like a trainee kind of, right? And when they are officially inducted, they become the Abin. So Abin Sur is the
Yeah.
next stage up from the Ein Sur. And so I think we saw all 3 of them in that double
Splash
splash
page.
page. We get there's a red skin, yellow, like
It's
a
gotta
black
be
eye
Sinestro.
with a yellow
It has
square.
to
Like
be
it's
Sinestro.
gotta be
Yeah,
Sinestro.
no.
I
Yeah.
cannot imagine it being
then
anyone else.
Tomar.
He's too iconic not to
And we see
bring
my
in.
boy Tomar. It's either
Shout out to
Tomar
Tony
Ray or
Plays.
Tomar 2. I think it's Tomar Ray, but
When are we gonna see more
At
colors?
least someone
though?
on the species.
and he's got the red
That's gonna be
sun,
crazy.
which looks
Yeah.
like Rao, the red son of Krypton.
He's the
I mean,
Red
I think
Lantern.
that. I mean, I'm like super happy with that theory
Yeah.
because it just checks out. Rao
Yeah.
refers to the red son of Krypton. Sur refers to Abin Sur, or South in Spanish for all our Spanish-speaking listeners. Yeah, I took Spanish in high school. And or
¿Estás
refers
deprimidas y quieres morir?
What?
true facts.
Cierto.
Cierto. So
Gracias.
and then or refers to aurum, Latin for gold. That's yellow. So we have like a kind of yellow, a red, and a green one, which I love because they're introducing the color spectrum.
Finally, yeah.
And I think we see the Abins. I think Tomar is the Abin Or, and Sinestro is the Abin, or Sinestro's the Abin Or, and Tomar is the Abin Rao. And I mean, I'm just, but then there's like Hal is black. He's got the black hand, you know. So
That's
that's
true.
like I'm not
what does
sure.
it mean? Yeah.
I'm in like I want to think that like that Abin Sur kind of like he's harnessing a power of light, and the black hand is like the absence of light, so
Right.
they're like kind of equal and opposites.
That goes into Manhunter a little bit too. That darkness. Yeah.
I want to imagine that. And you see, okay, so like the gold ring, right? We see in the previous issues that gold fucks with
It's interesting.
the green.
It's so gold that they're playing on too.
Right.
It's like they've gotten a. Because at first we were like, it's because it's yellow and they haven't figured it out. It's like now it feels like it's definitely gold.
It's gold,
Yeah.
and it seems like gold absorbs. It's not
Yeah,
like it.
that was
counters
another
out
like
or
semi confirmation. Like it's
Right.
still a theory, but we saw all the green light get absorbed into her
Yes,
wedding
into
ring,
the ring. Yes.
which makes me think when John threw it, it was absorbing it, not
Right.
dissipating it or whatever.
But either, I mean, it reacts violently anyways. But I do think
Yeah.
it's an absorption more than like a repellent or like
it
a
didn't kill
canceling out.
him.
Right.
It didn't kill Abensur immediately. It just like kind of took.
It just absorbed a lot of his power,
Yeah.
and he's
And
weakened now.
What does he
And-
say when he's like knocked out? He's pointing at her and he's like
Anomaly.
Anomaly.
Chaos.
Right.
I think he says chaos.
And so, like, I don't think Joe is the Ein Sur. I don't think she was selected. I think that's part of it. Is like this selection process got thrown off, and so Hal is like a side effect of the anomaly that Joe is.
She didn't get selected. She kind of just took
I
it.
think I've got a scheme. What if all of them, Joe, Hal,
Guy, John.
Guy, yeah. What if all of them? It's like how the Mysterios and Ultimate are sharing it. What if they all share a ring? Could be all of them.
Ooh, that could be
Because
cool.
I doubt they all get rings, but
I
they
mean,
can't not use them. You know.
I feel like all the guys who were absorbed, John and Guy, I feel like they're gonna come back as like constructs, kind
Could
of.
be.
And then maybe they have to be like cleansed to return their humanity. I don't know. That's just like kind of where my mind
Yeah.
goes. That's not based off of textual evidence.
yeah.
Like all the other theory stuff is. But man, I mean, I just, as the Green Lantern guy, I fucking loved this most recent issue. I've really been into the series just because of kind of the little bits of Green Lantern lore they're sprinkling in there. But the fact that we're starting to kind of be able to see the trajectory, connect some dots, even if it's not true, my ability to interact with this media and create theories, like
it
that's
brings an enjoyment. Already.
that's successful. That is a successful comic book. It's got me thinking, and it's got me excited about my thoughts about it. You know what I mean?
When we were tearing it, it was like literally like second to last.
Yeah, because
right?
you guys don't know ball.
But then,
it was 2 issues.
It was
to
2
be
issues
fair.
in.
and it's
Yeah.
still
So is
slow.
Manhunter though.
It's slow, but it's because to bring people into, I think, like understanding the deeper levels of Green Lantern, you have to play it slow like this,
Yeah.
and you have to unravel things. Because when you get into Cosmic too fast, it's like I think you lose the like heart of what all this stuff means.
Yeah.
Right.
And even having it be that when Joe punches him with the wedding ring and he loses concentration and that leads to a big thing, it's like, you know. And I was seeing this panel of like in some universe, Guy Gardner like keeps his whole body alive through will, and he can't like.
Oh, that's a zombie universe.
Yeah, it's like he can't
Or the
talk to
vampire
anyone because
universe,
he's trying to do
vampires.
all that at once, and it's like you sometimes forget how much it is about the like creativity and the will and the concentration of those things. So it's like that was kind of interesting, but it's very, you know, some of the other ones in their 6 issues or 5 issues go so far, and this one's definitely like taking its time, but it's in a good way. I think.
I gotta say,
Yeah.
I mean,
wait,
Isha-
what are we on 4?
we're on 4.
Yeah.
Isha brought it up. End of issue 3, Hal is painting the bullets gold, and you totally think he's gonna fuck it up the next issue and shoot Abensur, and that's how he's gonna get the black hand that manifests as a gun. But
He chills out.
it didn't happen.
Yeah.
But something's got to happen,
Uh-huh.
right? And the way that we see Hal at the end of issue 4
Wait,
is
why
not
are we
how
not
he
talking
is.
about that? That shit,
He's
he looks
crazy.
insane.
He was
I
like
know.
a Resident
He
Evil
looks
boss.
insane.
Power
He's
mode.
crazy.
It's like the writer is like walking around it. It's like he doesn't want to tell you. You know,
Yeah,
it's like
yeah.
it's like your parent like trying to like not tell you like a truth. You
I
know what I mean?
also-
Like a hard truth.
I also really like their conversation where Joe is like, "Look what you did! You blew up this whole fucking diner and killed all those people." And he's like,
like,
"Look
"Nuh-uh."
what you did! You bombed the whole town and killed everyone."
True.
It's like she dropped the lantern.
It was
everything.
Yeah.
it was creepy to find out that everyone in the town had escaped.
Yeah.
Or like been
Slow-
taken.
slowly
All of
have been
them.
judged.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because your thing is just like, oh yeah, they're all hiding in their homes and they'll like get a group together and start figuring out whatever. It's just like every single other person
Literally
other than
just
us
the
are
3
gone.
of them,
And
Joe,
who's-
Alan, and Tom. or
Oh,
something.
Alan,
Todd,
Tom,
probably.
yeah, whoever. I don't
Something.
know who
But he
that guy
owns
is.
the Allen Diner or
Right.
whatever.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense.
I mean, and does that mean that like I mean, it's like we just don't know how this trial even works. Like, do
Yeah.
you get absorbed when you overcome fear? Do you have to display some feat of willpower? Like, or do you have to fail? You know, do you
Yeah.
have to show that you can't overcome fear or can't display willpower? You know, and that's when they get absorbed. It's
When-
like
When
just-
Abensur drops the "you should like be with fear, Joe."
Yes.
that was fire.
About the Dark Star and
The Dark
Black
Star,
Hand.
yeah, you're right.
That
And the Dark
That was
Star is
crazy.
like now separate from the Black Hand. You have two different entities. You have the white circle in the blackness, and you have the the Black Star in the redness.
Yeah, sorry guys.
Lantern's a lot of fun. It's a little bit slower paced, but it's like definitely
It's cooking.
with the lore and stuff.
interesting
It's bringing in Green Lantern fans. It's also easy to get into, and it's like definitely just constantly being like, you don't know what's going on and dangling, but it's just like, and it can flop it, but
like
it
fucking
feels
Black
like it's building
Panther,
up.
where it's like fucking 12 issues in and fucking.
It's not that slow. It's not that slow, but it is slower
Dude,
than
it's
some
tough.
of the
I'm
others.
just frustrated. It's not even that I don't like that series. It's just that it's like, dude, fucking come
Do
on.
something.
You just gotta pick a lane. Like, they were caught with the Maker shit, and now
Yeah.
they're doing this Vibranium shit, and it's cool, but I kind of wish we got to the Vibranium shit before the Maker shit. You know?
Yeah.
You know what knows how to do an amazing royal twist and all these factions coming together in a fight for power is Imperium,
Oh,
which I'm
I still
hearing
gotta
barely
read
talk
it. I
about.
still gotta read it.
So
Segway.
Hickman's running it. It's gonna be 4 parts, each one being longer parts. The first one came out and it's amazing. It's like the Hulk family is in it, and there's all these political killings going on, and there's also this
I
like
love
more
my political
grounded.
killings, bro.
Yeah.
Wait, you said the
Nova
royal
Corps are
family's
coming
in
in.
it?
The Hulk family.
The whole. I was gonna
there
say.
are
Yeah.
royal families. Though.
There are royal
Like
families.
Star-Lord's
Star-Lord's
royal
dad
family,
is still alive.
The Wakanda's.
basically
Fuck,
like-
dude, am I gonna have to read this?
It's
Wait a minute.
awesome.
Wait
It's
a minute.
basically
No,
It's
Marvel.
Game of
Game
Thrones.
of Thrones,
Yeah,
yeah.
but well done.
But in space,
But in
space,
Yeah.
space.
But it's so good.
with
And-
Hulk.
Yeah, the Novas are coming
You made me
together
drop
to
my mic.
look
Nova,
into it. Yeah,
the singular Nova.
Yeah. Well, he said there's one other one, but
Oh,
he's
yeah,
the one
but-
that he pulled from.
right.
I want to read
Yeah.
this in trade.
The art looks
yeah,
well,
I
too.
looked it up, and it
It's
doesn't
good.
come out until February.
It is messed
Ooh.
up, but it's so
Just
worth
read it
checking out.
online.
And they're gonna.
I mean,
Fuck that.
read it physically.
I want it.
I'm gonna read it.
Yeah, don't read it online.
It's sick.
Don't
I'll put
pirate
it on
it.
the list.
and they're separating
probably
it
buy it.
into other series afterward. But
can read mine.
Hickman is only in charge of these 4. But I think that it's going to hopefully come to a cohesive thing altogether, and
Well,
it's
there's
definitely
also-
starting off strong.
I heard they announced like one shots for it.
Yeah, exactly.
Like-
Lots of
Oh,
stuff
yeah,
that's
yeah.
part of it, but I
There'll
don't
be
know.
like
Yeah,
there'll be like an Imperial She-Hulk one shot.
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
like it's
There was
other-
one
like
for
a
Nova, I
one,
think,
yeah.
So is this
Oh,
a
yeah,
different
'cause She-Hulk's
universe?
still
Is it
on-
future in the timeline?
It's-
Like what?
it's
just
I think
different.
it's just a one-off.
because there's stuff
It's
going on
just-
where it's like, man, what was this stuff? It's
there's-
definitely not Ultimates, and I don't think it's mainline
No,
because
yeah,
Hulk
I think
is in
it's just kind of
space,
Hulk is in
and,
space and he's
Star Lord's dad's alive. And,
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know much about
The
Star
whole
Lord.
family
His-
exists. Like,
Yeah,
that shouldn't
yeah.
exist.
Right.
And there's murders going on and stuff that's like I don't think it's mainline. It's
Yeah.
Hickman said he wants to do to the cosmos what's being done with the Ultimates to like the grounded level. So I think it's its own thing, but yeah, it's very cool.
No, I doubt he's writing this for anything else other than
It's
have
its
a cool
own
story.
thing.
I think it's
But
just
it's
a
awesome.
cool, interesting story that they're trying to do to be more cosmic because
Yeah.
the whole
And they're
point of
fat,
it
right? Like
is
it's like what 50
48,
pages?
Something like that, yeah.
They're
So big.
they're fat.
4 bigger books.
But the whole story is
They
like
have 20 pages.
the,
Wait, yeah, what's it about?
So it's basically like it's like a coalition of planets where it's like a bunch of like the Kree and the Skrulls are involved, whatever
They're
Star
always
Lord's
involved.
races, yeah, but like they're they're always
Ronan
the
the
aliens.
Destroyer is still around.
Ronan is the what is he? The executioner or
Yep.
something? So he's
Accuser.
around
He's
and
around
then
the Accuser, yeah.
the accuser and
Jacuz.
and Hulk's I forget the planet, but when Hulk was on doing Planet Hulk and
Sakaar.
Sakaar.
We
the
start
Sakaar
there.
planet, yeah, we start there because Hulk's son Scar has been murdered,
No.
and he was murdered by like a poison because he
Uh-huh.
can't be murdered by conventional means like that,
Like Luke Cage.
like Luke Cage, and then you come to find out that the same poison is also in Star Lord's sister, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, which she is the current like leader of his planet and
What
all
are the
that.
Star-Lord people?
I don't-
What are
I
what are
don't
they
know.
called?
It's whatever Ego's planet is. I don't know.
But there's like royalty?
Yeah, I mean, they're just a big coalition that
Okay.
has power.
Doesn't have to do with like Ravagers or Guardians or anything.
No,
Not much.
No, just we just know he's Star Lord,
From like royal blood.
right?
Yeah.
The
But
Ravagers are
so
just
whatever
a bunch of
whatever
goons.
royalty alien race that Star Lord is from,
Uh-huh.
they are also involved, and they're kind of like heading the whole coalition.
Well, just when I hear
And-
like, oh, it's cosmic based and there's factions kind of headed by different characters. I thought the Star Lord one would be like space pirates.
Right, exactly.
not.
But
He's
no,
like a royal family.
no,
Yeah,
he's
it's royal.
he's
They're
kind of
all
like
royal,
he's like
yeah.
a
It's
like if he
disgraced
never became a
prince
rapper.
right now.
Yeah, that's really fucking cool.
Stuck with
Actually,
this thing.
Which I don't know much about his normal continuity, but he's like a just kind of like a disgraced prince. Not disgraced, but like he's the prince that like kind of does whatever the fuck he wants,
Yeah.
which I'm sure is pretty
his
pretty normal.
continuity is that like I don't think his dad was like just like some royalty
Very
from
powerful.
another planet, and
Right.
he just lived on Earth
Okay.
and became a rapper.
But this one, like,
He's more
it seems like,
involved.
he's more involved in that he currently lives on that
Yeah.
planet. But the whole thing is they're trying to make this coalition of planets together, and the main thing is that they're trying to get Wakanda to. They're basically trying to get a deal with the Wakandans. They need vibranium to make like space gates.
Shipping teleporters pretty much between each other to start.
So that way they can all stay connected.
Wakanda is also an intergalactic empire?
Yes, they are also an intergalactic.
Dude, it's like Marvel Rivals!
Okay, that happened in comic first, but...
But so yeah, and they're trying to make a deal with the Wakandans to get vibranium, so that way they can make a bunch of gates to connect everybody together. And
I don't think the Wakandans even show up to
Cowboy
the meeting.
Bebop.
No, so they have been very like we kind of like every deal and offer that they get, they keep rejecting it. So Wakanda has like they haven't even shown up at all, and then there's this big meeting that takes place with everybody all together, with all the head political leaders that get together, and then when that happens, like a bunch of people get assassinated right there, and then
like the Red Wedding.
Like the Red Wedding.
Literally.
But like Star-Lord's dad gets assassinated. Yeah. A couple other like there's a Skrull person that gets assassinated. There's a Kree. There's this other alien race that gets it. They're all political leaders.
They're blaming. I think they blame the Kree.
Yes, because they find out that the poison was made in their science division.
The Nova Corps involved in this.
So
they're all dead, but the one like Nova. Is like
he's kind of like hanging around,
space detective,
and Star-Lord's
like, that's fire.
Yeah, Star-Lord's dad like tells him to go, to go.
Or do we not know?
I don't know.
I'm not sure.
They say his name, but I don't remember his name. It's this dude with the beard.
But he has a heart to heart with Star-Lord, and he's still like nah. And then
he's like I don't do that anymore
with the group, and he's just like. Okay.
I guess I'll help now.
Yeah.
And
I might have to pick this up.
It's pretty sick.
And then at the very end, though, like they see, I mean, spoilers real quick. But at the end, they find out they don't know if it's for sure, but the person who assassinated all the people, Hulk goes up and sees him, and it's a dude in like vibranium suit with like using like crazy like weapons that only they could produce. So. Right now, it's believed that Wakanda has like they've been distancing themselves to do this shit.
To do this,
yeah.
But we'll probably find out. Like,
right, I'm sure somebody's setting them up.
Vibranium came from space to begin with. It's always been like a meteor, you know?
Interesting.
So what if it was like the source of vibranium to begin with? Like
it was
like a chunk of like a bigger
somewhere else.
So in the beginning, there's these. I don't know if this is supposed to be connected, but there's two people who are playing chess.
Oh yeah.
They like
these big entities.
Yeah, these big entities are playing chess, and they're talking about how like everything is being put into place. So it's being presumed that everything that's going on is the chess game.
Somebody's playing.
I don't know. We don't know. It's just these like silhouetted people that are playing a game.
Silhouette.
That makes it even cooler.
Right. Like, so like some extra terrestrial being that's even more so than they are is kind of controlling what's going on right now.
It's only 4 issues.
It's gonna be 4 parts, each one bigger.
And Hickman's writing this, right?
Yes.
He's
really crazy.
It's really good.
Because he did a lot of, when he was doing Secret Wars, he rewrote so much of like Celestials and Beyonders, and like he rewrote so much of that lore.
He brought the Beyonder back to relevancy.
And changed it completely.
Yeah.
That he was like kind of an infant version of like a race, like, because when you see the Beyonder, like he's been represented as just like a normal guy in like a suit before, you know.
Hulk aura farms some too.
Oh, dude, I really like Hulk in this. He's just a pissed. He's always pissed off.
So the main characters are like Hulk and Star-Lord and Nova. Like
that's what seems is going to be.
Those are the hearts, for sure.
I gotta read this. I
was
not interested at all.
It's really cool.
Sick.
I mean, it's Hickman.
Yeah.
Like,
I know.
I was excited for it, and I was blown away.
No, when you were telling me about it,
once you guys read it, you will be instantly in.
I
love politically driven murder mysteries.
Exactly,
it's great.
It really is just Marvel Game of Thrones in space.
You think they still got copies out there?
I think so. Yeah.
I'm gonna go to Ash. I'm gonna see if there's.
I'm sure there's some.
Was Imperial's issue 1 sold out? I don't know.
Who knows? They'll reprint soon. I bet if not.
But I'm sure. Second one's coming out soon. Second one comes out this month, doesn't it?
I hope so. Yeah.
I think so.
They're
no delays on a Hickman run.
No. Everybody's writing like 6 series right now.
Yeah, but it's since it is a political thriller, it's just like it does have space to like not pan out. But the beginning of it is just there's a lot of heart and intrigue, and there's a lot of different parts and perspectives that are playing together really well and interesting.
Even just the political talk and everything, like while
it's great.
It is great.
It's
it's so
already
interesting, and like I'm just very curious on where everything is going.
Yeah.
Like even though it is definitely political drama, like it's thrilling. It's interesting. Like
that's-
it keeps
no.
you
You
in
picked
and
up
be
the-
like, what the fuck
the
is
Scotty Young variant.
Yes, I
Nova,
did.
right?
Yeah, I got the
That
Scotty
was
Young
cool.
variant. I really like it.
I like
And
the default.
I think they're gonna
The
do
A cover is cool though.
Exactly.
The
A cover's
version
dope,
and
The
yeah.
Nova helmet.
I think they're doing a Scotty Young variant for each one.
Oh,
Because
okay.
next one is going to be a Hulk one.
Oh,
That was
you
fun.
got Ryan locked in.
You
Yeah.
might have to-
There you go.
He's on the
I'm
hook.
in there.
So yeah, but then to go into actual Ultimate stuff, we kind of wanted to talk about the new
Yeah.
parts of Ultimate.
Ultimate 3.0.
Another Dennis Camp banger.
Yep.
I loved it.
Yeah, who
I
wants
really
to
liked
lead?
the
Yeah.
Ultimate series recently. I mean, the whole thing with Janet being a double agent.
Messed
and-
up, dude. I
I
don't
mean,
like
Yeah,
it.
that's fun.
And who
Everything
knows
with
where
Nick
that's
Fury in
free.
the hand is so interesting. I really want to know how
Wow.
that's going to pan out in the longer run.
We'll see.
Because
He
she,
might-
she's snooping, man.
But I think,
She hiding
I think
behind
there's
that
a
sandwich.
huge potential for her to be like
They,
triple
they
agent.
announced that
or-
in
That's what,
in Spider-Man, right? Incursion.
Yes,
Is that
that's
where they
going to be the
announced
next
that?
chapter.
Yeah.
That's where they announced.
yeah,
Wasp
she's on the
being-
cover.
No,
No, no,
she's
no,
that's the end
Okay.
of the second volume.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
just in Ultimates, but she's on the cover of Incursion 2.
Right.
I'm
So-
not even taking Incursion seriously. It's just
I
fun.
enjoyed the first.
I don't
it's
know
just
where,
fun,
where,
yeah.
what
I liked it, but I
Incursion's
think it's going to be
fit
super
into this.
inconsequential.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Though it
Spider-Man
is doing a
shows
little
up,
bit.
Wasp and Ant-Man shows up, but they're both supposed to be doing stuff. Right?
The
I think
huge
it's
thing
gonna
that-
do a beginning job of showing how all these different things begin to coincide, but only barely, you know.
But here's
Yeah.
what killed it for me. Issue 1, they meet Spider-Man, and there's the whole thing where it's like, "Whoa, are you
fucking
Venom?"
leaves.
And he goes like, "Oh no, but I'm gonna take that name."
He's like,
and
yeah,
then
that's
he's
a
Yeah.
cool name.
And now he is Venom.
and then
I guess.
I really liked how Miles was like, even though he's younger, he's like the experienced
He's
one.
more mature than
And Richard was like, "Oh, he's so cool," and he turns invisible. And Richard goes, "Man, I wonder if I could turn invisible." And then the next issue is Spider-Man.
Yeah.
It
it
necessarily
doesn't like reference it.
it has to take place before that because Richard and Peter are not both active
Yeah.
in New York yet. That has not happened in the main series.
Yeah,
But
that's
in
true.
the main series,
They are
Richard
both there.
goes invisible.
Yeah.
No, Richard goes invisible,
right.
which he sees in Incursion, and he's like, "Man, I wonder if I can do that." I'm like, "Man, fucking
Right.
continuity error on the first issue.
Yeah.
It's going to be inconsequential."
I didn't even think
Yeah.
about that.
It doesn't
yeah.
matter. It's not going to have huge effect. It's just to kind of bridge the stories.
I mean, even in
Yeah.
the next issue, they're teasing that it's going to be like a Wakanda center thing, and in the
Interesting.
tease, like
How?
Killmonger and Storm are still like in the city and working with T'Challa.
Yeah.
And at this
Oh.
point in Black Panther,
You know, they're
they've
not-
been separated
yeah.
for the last like 4
Yeah.
issues.
Yeah.
So it's
Oh,
going to
well.
be like,
right now.
Oh well.
But the thing
like,
is like,
what's happening, dog?
Whatever.
and that's a break of like continuity within the story. But literally, like in the first issue, the order of events is
Yeah, it
already
doesn't make
impossible.
sense. Yeah.
Like Richard can't be surprised and wondering about Miles' invisibility
When he can do
him
it
and
right
his
now.
dad are
Done it.
active in the city. When he has been invisible, when they're on their way to their city after
Yeah.
both being Spider-Man for the first time, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
doesn't
Him
work.
and his dad never even swung around.
Right.
They didn't work together
Other than
until
the
they were on the
Sandman, it
run.
Wait,
Yeah.
how did they even? I don't remember now how, because I remember him being on the jet, invisible. But did they like announce anything? Did the suit say I know how to stay in combat?
It was something
Yeah,
where it was
it just
like, where it was
happened.
Richard was like, "Oh, how do I get on this plane?" And like, and
The
then the AI
suit's like,
Peter's
"I
like,
got you."
I got you." And
Okay,
then it
okay,
cuts to
that's what
them
it was.
like,
Because they
"Oh,
don't
he was
even
on the
make
plane the whole
fanfare out of it.
time."
It's just like the suit's just like, we can just do this.
Which, like,
man.
I
Yeah.
liked. Look, I mean, I still really
Which
love
is a cool moment.
Spider-Man. It didn't ruin the series
Yeah,
for me,
it's
and
fun.
I still like the Incursion
I mean, I'm still
issue.
gonna pick
Yeah.
it up.
I'm still
Yeah,
gonna pick
it's
it up,
entertaining.
but it was
It's only
just
4
like
issues.
I was hoping that it would kind of change the status quo.
Yeah,
It would
that's
be a little
my
bit more-
expectation.
I feel like that could
I
also
think
just
it is
be.
going to be, but it's not treating like his little adventures as like a serious like moment.
Which
within
means
the
it
grander
really
story
won't
of the Ultimate.
change the.
I think,
I'm
but
sure it'll
but
have big
the
effects.
way they're
I
introducing
think it's just event
how the
zero.
council is handling
So,
this is really
you
interesting
know,
because
of
they're
the
treating
universe.
Miles's existence as kind of like, oh, this is like a plot from the maker.
So we were
Because
talking about.
he was involved to begin with. It's the whole reason that Miles was even here. It's because
Well,
the maker had
I like
invited him.
it because we get to see all the bad guys talk about stuff.
That's
So
what I mean.
since you were mentioning, it's been a long time since we've gotten an Ultimates like. This is where we're at now. Maybe that's kind of what Incursion is.
I
then.
think
Where
that's
it's just
how
like
they're
it's not
kinda-
actually like changing the status quo, but it is going through and being like, this is where we're at, and this is kind of how it all ties
Yeah.
together.
Right.
Sure.
It's
So
like a
that's
ride
probably more
along,
of what it
yeah.
is than anything. But I was also wanting and expecting, since it's Miles, for it to
Yeah.
be like a the beginnings of how all these things like really are gonna start working together and stuff. But yeah,
I'm curious if it's gonna lead into like, it's gonna merge within the 616 universe, because I think that should coincide with how when the Maker wakes up. Right?
I'm calling it now. Hickman's gonna do some Secret Wars 2.
Yo, what if they, dude? You know, it'd be crazy if they call
like,
Miles like an
2
anchor
years.
being or something.
Yeah.
That would be wild.
Especially
because he's not from 616.
Yeah,
Miles is going to be the one to stop the Maker.
It was cool having all of them.
That'd be so dope.
Yeah,
having them read
Tony,
that the Makers like.
I would rather have Tony be the one to do it.
I'd rather
Miles.
Doom. Doom would be the perfect, because it's Richard finally, conquering himself.
Yeah.
Well, and Tony's going down a dark path. I mean, it's so far has not been harmful, right? But it is.
He's doing things
to be
and
Doom so
acting
bad.
like he's like, okay, we're all out in the open now. He's like.
It's foreboding. But I mean,
he's working on
the
some
way
fuck
they
shit.
restructured the Ultimates, and it's like bottom up. They have an app, and they're like invigorating the youth and inspiring everyone.
Yeah.
And then the whole thing with Luke Cage in the prisons, and
I like how they're
God,
the
that was
most
so
successful.
good.
Yeah.
His is just a one-off issue
Because he's good at inspiring, and no one else is a symbol necessarily.
Yeah. He's not trying to fill shoes. Like he's not like, oh, I am meant to do something greater, so now I have to catch up.
Shit done.
Right. Yeah. He is like, my life sucks and I'm going to fix it. I don't care if I'm supposed to be Power Man. I don't care if I am missing my past. Like, my life sucks. The world is wrong. I'm going to fix it.
He's not thinking about the deeper...
confronting like the prison complex system and how to actually dismantle it from the inside.
It's so funny how
so good.
They're just like huddled in there fighting the cops. Like,
they've taken over those bases.
A whole ass system.
They're like, you guys built strongholds, and now there are castles.
Yeah.
It's pretty
in a
interesting.
time bubble now.
Yeah, but the main
that
shock
was
factor
crazy.
for
I
that.
forgot about that. The time dilation.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yep.
What is it? 7 times?
7 times.
Yeah.
Because each day is a week or something, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, the main shock factor is Iron Lad has clones or whatever.
Yeah,
multiple. The Iron Lad Council.
Huge reveal at the end,
He's squad.
So are they clones or are they like Tony in different points in time?
I think they're different. Different points of time. It's like
which
with
he
Kang,
does have it in his heart, so he's
he's a living time machine. Yeah,
he has become the time machine, which is crazy.
And Wasp is just hiding behind that big sandwich, like.
Yeah, dude.
Like just
sneaking around.
Just munching on it.
Well, it's a normal sandwich.
Yeah, but she's small, but it's huge to her.
Dude, Human Torch was sent
she
on
had it
some
Mike's
mission.
way.
There's a whole Reddit thing on the Ultimate subreddit where it's like they're analyzing the history of sandwiches and why the Maker hates sandwiches and sandwiches didn't exist. It's so stupid. It's a joke.
Because Miles saved the universe with a hamburger.
It's true.
Wait.
It's true.
Maker hates sandwiches.
That is canon. That
I did love.
I haven't seen that stuff on Reddit, but that's funny.
I love when he showed up and they like read the power signature as being the same as the Makers, and suddenly they're like, holy shit!
Yeah,
and there's like, no, it can't be him, and then it is Miles. But it's like that was an interesting.
They were scared for a second.
That was a touch of like, oh yeah, there is this impending thing, and no one's ready for it because it's like it keeps being like 5 months remaining or whatever, but you don't feel it sometimes, and it's like that helped me be like, okay, right, now. They are not in a space where they can take it.
Well, it's kind of like they're procrastinating. It's like, I still have time. I can always do it.
Yeah,
later.
they're doing stuff, but it's coming down to it.
Yeah,
you know?
but then when it's like, oh, actually, you don't have as much time as you thought, and you're like, oh, fuck.
When the Maker comes back, he's just gonna clean shit up in Japan. Yell at the fucking Moon Knight brothers for fucking up.
The whole council
look at Kingpin and be like, why the fuck did you lose New York?
Yep.
Erase Wolverine. Just erase Wolverine.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
He's finally normal.
The fucking Eurasian Republic is doing some weird ass shit.
And Limbo, they're just bringing like political leaders into Limbo to be like, you better start acting right.
I get what you mean though, because this kind of does bring it into like perspective. So
a little bit.
It is
more.
doing something, but it is continuity error.
Yeah.
One after another.
Which we'll see how consequential that is to the whole run. Yeah. We do know that there's no more Cloak and Dagger. Spot took that shit. He said, haha, screw you, Tyrone, that's mine.
Dude, I like Spot showing up.
I did like Spot.
And it is just because of Across the Spider-Verse, but
so
it's also like
Spot
so
exists because he stole
also
Tyrone's,
that panel where
like he's box or whatever that is.
We're not suited, I guess.
And he has a stutter.
Cool. Yeah, he did.
The stutter was, cause I didn't know that was a thing.
Ultimate.
The new design was interesting. I did like that he just gets absolutely fucking wiped.
Do you think he's ever coming back, or do you think it's just a joke?
It'd be crazy if he comes back as like a big.
Is he like the running bad throughout the Miles incursion arc? That'd be interesting.
What's Ultimate Miles doing? You know what I mean?
I think he was.
I don't think
well, he's
yeah.
He went to his home
because Miles was always.
Well, yeah, but it could be like a different. Well, I guess that probably was.
There were some white people living in his apartment.
Because that's kind of one of the reasons
the
this
gentrification
exists is
of
to
Brooklyn,
kill the old Ultimates.
It's like when they made Miles, they were like, "What if Spider-Man was a black kid?" But then they're trying to do the same thing to Miles. They're like, "What if Miles was a white kid?" Which is back to square one.
That's the best that fucking Maker could do.
You were mentioning how like the what's his name again, Jim, or Human Torch, whatever his name is.
Yeah,
Jim
got sent on a
Yeah,
mission.
Jim,
What do we think he's doing?
I know.
He got sent to the past.
Tell him I started the fire. So maybe that is like a incursion event.
What if he's Jarvis?
What would that? What do you even mean?
What
by
does that even entail?
What are you talking about, bro?
That's so funny.
Look, you hit it.
Said, what if he was Jarvis and that was supposed to be under everyone else talking? And then Ryan just
Everyone got
stared
quiet.
at me.
Look, you had a really good theory with the Green Lantern thing. This one isn't it.
Evening out.
I
What
do
if he was
think
Jarvis?
I do think he might be going back in time. Or
I think
something.
so.
Yeah,
I
said
think,
something
well,
about.
you could be going somewhere. What if he's Vision?
Didn't Doom say something about figuring out the Fantastic Four thing or
He actually-
something like that?
He's
maybe?
working on something.
Oh, yeah,
you
so
know?
maybe this could be part
no,
of that.
genuinely, super realistically, he could be Vision because in all the Ultimate Invasion stuff, Vision is one of the heroes that is in the clone army.
We haven't even got Vision.
But we haven't gotten that. But we
Wait,
do
so-
have an android.
Was that stuff?
And we're getting the Hellfire Club. We're
And
getting
Is
Scarlet
that a
Witch and
prequel or
Quicksilver
is
soon.
that after all this stuff?
That's,
Oh, that's a prequel, right?
pre-
It sets that up.
It's
sets it
timey
up.
stuff.
Yeah,
You gotta
Ultimate
read-
Invasion
you
is
gotta
like
read
time
Ultimate
travel.
Invasion.
They
That's
happened
like-
before
like the
this, but they
prologue
come
to the
from the
entire
end of
Ultimate
time.
Universe.
Yeah, right.
Damn, I can't believe you read all this without reading Ultimate Invasion.
Yeah, what
I
the
watched a
fuck?
YouTube. I watched a YouTube video at some point.
watch
but
a
I don't
YouTube video.
remember
I
Fucking
watched the
read that
comic
shit, brother.
explained.
Yeah, it was
I
like
read it.
I got
Like-
Rob's take on it.
I still don't have it. That's like the one thing I don't have.
It's rare, actually. The
in
trade paperback for that, it's rare.
I know it's so expensive.
It was
on-
in Ash Ave in the Hickman section. It was like the only book in the Hickman section
Yeah.
for months and months and months, and I never picked it up because I didn't care.
No, but now
Oh,
it's like worth like
fool.
$50 if you
Yeah,
want to
that's
get it.
fucking cool.
Yeah,
That's
sounds
really
about right.
It's kind of cool though. Like
Man, is the
something
the
like that
maker
getting value.
the maker's a good guy.
I totally actually.
He killed off the bad universe.
I think Human Torch is turning into Vision. I think he's gonna get possessed
Yeah.
by the immortal
I think-
Mortis engine in some
I think
way.
I'm onto something there.
That's kind of we're cooking, guys.
I've been pretty.
Because
I've
the
been
army
pretty
is
spot on with
made
my
up
theories
of
so far.
Cap
I
and
can't lie.
Vision and
and
Ant-Man.
Thor and
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 Vision is a
Ant-Man
form
and
of
Wasp.
Jarvis, so I guess
they're all
he was
just
right.
I
clones.
think you're right.
He's
My
Jarvis!
God, he is Jarvis.
Guys, what if Vision is Jarvis?
I was gonna say let's touch on Spider-Man a little bit.
Yeah,
but
You want to touch Spider-Man?
We're gonna touch Spider-Man?
He went invisible, and Black Cat fucking betrayed him.
Who is the fifth member of the Mysterio group? Because
We
I
already-
don't.
I thought we-
I don't
It's
know.
Kingpin's wife, right?
Yeah.
Was that confirmed?
No.
It just looks like her.
Hey, look,
that
yeah.
was her.
That's what they told me.
Vanessa?
Vanessa.
Is that her
Did
name?
look like her.
Vanessa
Wilson?
Fisk?
Yeah, when I read it, I was like, "It's the announcer
Vanessa
from
Fisk.
TF2." It's-
There she is.
and everyone was like, "That's Vanessa Fisk.
Makes sense.
That's Vanessa Kingpin."
Yeah.
Vanessa.
I don't know. That's
This
they're
is what
going-
she looks like in regular comics.
Shit, I think it's Vanessa.
Okay, now look
Dude,
up
Kingpin
announcer
does not
TF2.
have a good.
Dude,
circle.
he's got two
Mole
spies.
Man, Vanessa, and his fucking
Oh my God, I forgot about
accountant,
that.
whatever
I
the
know.
fuck his name is.
And they
His
still
little
they're
right-hand man.
Mr. Wesley?
Kingpin's
Yeah.
on
Yes, yeah,
like
Mr.
a
Wesley.
warpath.
He's
now.
post.
Yeah.
John, right? It's the same woman.
What?
You are right.
Oh shit.
Let me see.
This is just.
No, it's true.
Yeah,
some
come on.
deep
It's
Aaron
because
porn.
That's literally-
it's because of the white
Oh my
hair.
God.
It's the chick from Thunderbolts.
For the podcast,
That's true, too.
oh,
Dude, what if? That's crazy.
for the podcast,
Wait a minute.
for the book club, I should make you guys read the TF2 comic. That would be so fire.
Is it-
I want to read that.
It's so
Is
good.
it good?
It's so
That's
good.
crazy,
I mean,
actually.
as a TF2 fan, it hits super hard. I don't
Yeah,
know how much
that
you guys will
sounds
get,
fun.
but it's good. It's
Yeah,
it's
that
very
sounds like-
entertaining.
I've heard only good things
It's
about
got to be
it.
hilarious,
It's,
right?
it's really
Yeah.
funny.
I like the
That'd be
ghost
fun.
that haunts the brick
Yeah.
that just sits in Soldier's pocket.
That does sound fire.
There's a lot of TF2
I wanna read
comics.
that.
There's like
there's
a
a
7-issue like run of like the
Interesting.
actual story, but there's a lot of like extra comics.
There's a ghost that haunts a
Interesting.
single brick.
So there was a ghost that haunts like this area, but
he haunts a
for-
whole mansion.
Yeah,
But Soldier takes a single brick so that he can like.
he can come with them.
Basically,
And-
the idea is the
Because-
ghost is
Oh
haunting
my
him,
God.
but now it's a punishment that the ghost has to follow around this brain dead like super American patriot
Yeah.
and see all of his like misadventures. And so it's like the ghost was trying to punish him, but now the ghost is in like
it's just stuck in a
living
brick.
hell. Yeah,
That's funny.
well, I thought he wanted to go on the brick.
I can't.
Because I remember, like, he was like, I can't, like, he's like, you can't leave the mansion. He's like, I could go in this brick.
maybe.
And then Soldier's just like, yeah, okay.
I can't remember. TF2
Interesting.
is full of that kind of ironic humor, though.
There's
where
a lot of
it's really
shenanigans,
good.
which is great. They're,
Doesn't
all their,
Soldier
like, video
also,
shorts
isn't
are
he
fun.
with Heavy's sister?
Yeah, he marries Heavy's sister by the end. But
Ha ha,
spoilers.
soldier, you are fucking
You
my
are
sister.
fucking my
How
sister.
about the fact that it's canon for every Spider-Man to get cucked by a black cat?
What about the fact that I'm gonna
It's a
take
rite of
every
passage,
bone
bro.
out of your body one by one?
Bone?
Oh, that.
Bone? Did somebody say bone? Wait, what did you say?
He's smiley or phony?
You're smiling. Look at him.
Phony.
He's phone bone.
I'm
You're
phone
phone
bone.
Yeah.
I think Aaron
A
would be
big
phony.
speech. He's on the smiley to phony.
Phony. Holy fuck, dude.
I'm smiley as fuck, bro.
Yeah.
Oh.
Not as bad as phony, but you're a bullshitter.
It's because I'm Jewish.
Whoa.
Yeah, you're a liar.
I did not say that.
You heard it here.
You're always scheming.
Guys,
to do that.
we lost the footage.
It was taken. It was taken.
Epic fail.
Epstein records
Epic
were taken.
fail. Camera died. We lost the footage, but we
It's a
still have
podcast. Listen to it anyway.
It happens,
Yeah.
yeah.
But yeah, so we talked about Spider-Man Ultimates and Incursion without video, but
talked about
hopefully it should be in their
Hopefully-
audio.
Yeah.
We talk about a lot of
bones.
bones.
We talked about bones. We talked about taking this
Oh.
guy's bones out of his body and
And
stuff.
putting
also,
it back in.
our next episode should be the Superman review.
Yep.
Happy birthday, Aaron.
Yes, sir.
And thank you for watching Current Shenanigans.
We're also doing Ryan North's Fantastic Four for the main
Yes.
pod, so definitely check that out. There's a
Whenever
lot of
we do
fun
that.
comics. Definitely just go to your local stores and check them out. So
Thank you.
thank you for watching.
Thank you.
Sorry.
Just pretend like it's us yelling the whole time. For
Yeah.
visuals.